Now there once was a time when the northerners sang of a king they had crowned, more a boy than a man, more a pup than a wolf, with the cold of the realm in his eyes. He'd broken a vow to the lords of the twins, what a stranger, a beauty, but a promise there'd been. So the Lord Frey demanded a bridegroom as compromise. And the timbers groaned, river wind softly moaned. Oh, the king in the north doesn't know how a red wedding goes. Well, the feasting was plenty and the singing in tune, and the stark wolves they howled neath their northern moon. So loud were their cries that the closing of doors was drowned out. Lady Catelyn alone had the river's sharp ear, her dancing reels turned to the rains of Castamere. In her skin and bones growled a creature of doubt. And the timbers groaned, river wind softly moaned. Oh, the king in the north soon will know how a red wedding goes. There were arrows and daggers, and the touch of them burned. From players to slayers, in an instant were turned. And the foreigner queen was the first to fall under the knife. With 2 arrows in him, the king crawled to her side, while his mother she pleaded for the Lord to subside. But he'd taken their word, and to break it meant no right to life. And the timbers groaned, river wind softly moaned. Oh, the king in the north, now he knows how a red wedding goes. Lord Bolton approached with a thrust to Rob's heart. He gave him the Lannister lion's regards. The king's mother wept, for his last word had called her to him. There was nothing she felt cutting Lady Frey's throat, and she felt nothing more when they slashed her own. The North will remember, she thought, and they'll have all your skins. And the timbers groan, now the walls lie below. Oh, the king in the north, if he'd known how a red wedding goes. And the timbers groan, but the north awaits, they know that one day the blood they are owed will run neath their souls, run neath their souls.
What a great song. That's got to be one of the best fan-made. It's not even a cover, it's an original song. How cool is that? Well, good morning, Westeros. It has been a coon's age since I have seen any of you fine folk. I know you're not in chat because I'm streaming at a really weird time. 6 something a.m. I have been streaming, but I was streaming on an alt account doing zombie stuff. I wanted to mess around on a new account, but I apologize. I will probably not be doing that as much, but it was a fun little hobby thing. All right, how are we doing? Hopefully I can remember how to stream on this one. Tell you what, man, when you're trying to stream on 2 different accounts, you can definitely mess up all of your settings. All right, let's do a little scoochy action. All right, I probably messed up all my settings. Hey, I got this thing working though, didn't I? Transition. Boom. Yeah, got that to fit. And I think I've got my live camera to still be what it was, right? Yeah. Boom. There we go. Nice. Hopefully the chat window still works. It's hard to say. I don't know. Most of my viewers are going to be long in bed. That's okay, though. Let's go ahead and do options. Let's get the game music going. Whoop. All right, we're going to be playing a little bit of A World of Ice and Fire Rework. I've got all my settings really low because it helps the crashes. I think Reworked would run a little bit better than A World of Ice and Fire 7.11. I mean, it runs fine, but it's about the memory crash, right? All right, let's go ahead and load her up. So, Ulrick, it's been a while since we've seen him. He's on day 3-0. Hint number 30, Macers can be found in castles. Well, that's good to know. It's always good to know that you can find a good Macer to heal you up. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, wait a minute. This is all copyrighted music right here. Huh. Forgot about that. Reworked basically took the Game of Thrones soundtrack. Should we play that? Yeah, we'll play it. I'll just have to delete the VOD. I'll upload the VOD to YouTube. Master Raw on YouTube. Yeah, we'll do that, I guess. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. We've got Destroy a Bandolier. I don't know why I took that quest. I usually never take that one. That is a story one. We're going to take the news of the Raven to Tywin Lannister, right on. And then we got Winter is Coming. I gotta take out the Wildling Raiders. It's kind of a pain. I don't know why I'm up here. I should be down there farming Robber Knights for like renown and skills and money and everything. Alright, well, we found Silva. That's good. I don't really remember where we left off with this Ulrick, because we had a Sir Ulrick and then I got a new PC and I lost my save file somewhere. I have it somewhere, I just don't know what hard drive it's on. It's probably on my external hard drive somewhere. But we're really not worried about such things. Okay, so let's do that. How am I doing on skills here? I'm a level 2. Alright, looks like we're going for combat and charisma. That makes sense. Then we'll probably pump intelligence next. Got a power strike. Alright, so I did good there. Alright. That'll make things a little easier. Alright, well, I'm up north, so I'm trading fur, right? That's what you do when you're up north. You trade fur. Alright, how fast am I? I am doing 6-1. How much money do I have? Oh, I got a lot of money. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and go to White Harbor, and then we'll do some quick trading there. Looks like I was probably heading to Barrowtown to get more fur. So I was playing fast and loose, because the more fur I have, the slower I'm going. Need to change my banner, too. I think what I'm going to do is, we're definitely going to do like a Sword of the Morning, but we don't want to show the Dornish that we're, or not the Dornish, but House Dane, that we're going to make a claim to be Sword of the Morning. So we'll wait to fly that banner, because I'll come up with a custom banner. I won't just use like House Dane, because we're biologically not House Dane. We're like the foster son of Sir Arthur Dane, the greatest knight of the realm during his day. All right, what do we got here? Looks like I already cleaned these guys out. That's good. What kind of horse? I got a scabby donkey. Well, that's a problem. Alright, I don't want to buy this courser, but I'm going to have to. It helps out a lot. What I really am going to get is a sand steed. I'll probably do like a light armor build. You know, light, fast. Probably an archer. We'll figure it out as we go. Now, this song that's playing, I do not believe is Game of Thrones, but I have heard this song before. I don't know if it was like the TV show Vikings. It's kind of hard to say. What do we got here? Now, this is reworked, so I don't know this mod as well as World of Ice and Fire native. But mainly it's the guy adjusted troop trees and some other stuff. I think he messed around with the economy just a tad bit. I think he tried to make upgrade costs for troops cheaper, but I don't think he succeeded, at least not with most troops. That's one of the difficult things about this mod is upgrade costs. Alright, so we're good with that. What do we have? Alright, let's grab the fish. And then, do I have bread? Alright, let's grab some grain. Alright, am I good enough to do a tournament? No. But we're going to do it anyway, because that's a lot of fun. Oh, man. Fate favors the bold. Oh yeah, tournaments are even harder in this than they were in I forgot about that. I haven't been playing Mountain Blade in a while. I've been playing a game called State of Decay. Welcome to Westeros. Alright, I can't get in there. Fine. I didn't want to go in there anyway. Bunch of snobs, I tell you. They didn't recognize my banner, I guess. Alright, so you can buy land now. Don't buy uncultivated land, by the way, if you're playing this. It's got a bug. And you can only buy this, I think, if you have to have the same culture as the town. And I believe my culture is Dornish. We are a stony Dornish, yeah. Alright, so we'll have to do that. How fast am I right now? I'm doing 6-1. Alright, let's go ahead and head to White Harbor. I don't want to go much slower than 6-1. Oh, I gotta remember, you know, I streamed like the last 2 days on another account. Now, that's going to be the account that I stream on when I don't have a lot of energy. Like I'm on a down cycle and I don't feel like being on camera or anything. Because I love being on camera like when I'm feeling it. Because I like playing to the camera, winking at you guys. Blowing sweet kisses, all that kind of stuff. But, that guy's probably going to the feast. What is my pathfinding anyway? Alright, 3+1, that ain't bad. Alright, let's see what kind of fur we got here. Grab some of this action. What do I have? 2754. It's pretty good. Oh, we got Brienne. I cannot afford Brienne. That guy wants to kick my ass. He probably will, to be honest with you. He got me once. Luckily, the drunk attacked a guy with a shield. That makes things better. Better him than I, that is for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and take a taxi boat. Boom. This is the safest way to travel at the beginning. Because that's another thing that makes this mod difficult, is the pathfinding speed of the NPCs. Like, there's large armies that'll be faster than me, even at a low level. They'll have like 400 guys in their army. And they're still faster than me with like 5 guys with a pathfinding of 2 or 3. And it's because a lot of the NPCs have pathfinding of like 8, 9, and 10. Which isn't the way it is in most mods. In most mods, they have a pathfinding of like 0 to 2 NPCs. Alright, let's go and buy the cabbages. I like to keep food variety for the morale, of course. Then we'll hire some ladies of the evening to help out as well. And I really want to get an ironworks. I don't even know which ironworks I have. I haven't bought one here. I think they cost 17,500, and I've got that much. I don't know why I'm looking at ships. Can't afford them. You basically don't want to buy any ship that's not like a warship or a cog. Don't buy anything else. It's kind of a waste of money. Just use the travel to another port option. I call them taxi boats, lovingly. Alright, how are we looking on the stream? Are we dropping anything? I don't think so, right? We should be good to go. As always, if you notice anything off with the audio or video, please let me know. Always appreciate it, for sure. Alright, what do we got there? We got that, that, and that. Perfect. Alright, who do we got here? Let's do a little bit of trade. I've been up for a long time, too, so I'm going to be a little foggy. I know this game and mod very well, but lack of sleep will make me act like a noob sometimes. I think I have a writing skill of 2 or 3. Donkey's improved foraging skill. I've got a scabby. Let's grab that one. Foraging's pretty good. Got a short arming sword. That's better than what I got there, sort of. Give that to one of our companions. And then once I grind up some skills and I can do like tournaments. Tournaments, you kind of want good equipment because in this mod you bring your own equipment with you. Weapons and armor. Most mods you don't have that option. Those are like the best gauntlets you can buy in the game. I'll go ahead and buy them now, even though I'll probably lose them. Because, you know, I don't save scum, of course. Nothing against it. I just don't do it. Makes it fun. Alright, 22. Alright, that's good enough. I can also upgrade my short bow to masterwork. It would require a power draw of 5, which I don't have, but as long as I don't unequip it, I can have it at power draw or masterwork, which is cool. You get some more inventory management too at some point. Then I got a crappy shield there. That is medium. We want to stay light. Yeah, we'll be alright. Alright, that left me with 10,000, so one more really proper trade run and I'll be able to get an ironworks here. I always get one here because it pays a lot, and the Veil doesn't go to war if you're on Static Wars. I turned Static Wars off after the Red Wedding, because in-game, that's when the story kind of ends. You know, when this mod was made, I think, you know, the Red Wedding was about the newest episode out. And of course, hopefully, the Bannerlord version of World of Ice and Fire, which is called the World of Ice and Fire, the Known World. Super excited about it. It'll probably have more of the storyline that we know from like the show after the Red Wedding. Hopefully they'll leave out Season 8 though. Or maybe old George will at least finish Winds of Winter. Alright, so we've got 10,000. Let's go to Sunspear. And try to get a Sand Steed. And in Reworked, there's a really good bow that you can get down in Dorne, I think. That one's not in a World of Ice and Fire Vanilla, which is a shame, because I love that bow. And a World of Ice and Fire Vanilla, I usually use a short bow for a long time, until I can farm up a strong bow. War bows you can get as well. Going over to Essos and farming them, you can't buy them. Or at least they're really rare. But you can't use them on horseback. I don't think I've ever done a foot archer build. You know, just an infantry. I've done infantry builds before to where I didn't ride a horse. Except for like traveling on the world map. Alright, let's go to Trivlocal's Faction Blacksmith. How good is their light armor? I don't think it's that good. Yeah, it's not very good. These are really good though. What is that, 2409? Let's go ahead and grab those. I don't want to wear medium armor because it'll affect my my bowman skills. I'm hoping to get... Ooh, what are these? Medium. Wow, what does that look like? Wow, that's cool looking. That's all new for Reworked. Alright, well that's not what we're here for. We're here for this thing right here. It's going to get the chip one. What is that? That's a medium shield. This is a really good medium shield right here. It's very big, size 140. We'll go ahead and grab that one, get rid of this one. This one's garbage. And then I need to get a bow for Silva. Silva likes to shoot bows. Sadly, they don't have the one that I want here. And they don't have the Sand Steed that I want either, which is rather sad. Alright, let's go ahead and check the inn. Because we want to join Dorne, but we also want to become Lord of Starfall. So we can get Dawn. That's our main goal, and this is to become like the official Sword of the Morning and wield Dawn. Alright, let's go see if I can find a sand steed over here. That'll make my horse archery a lot easier. Because I want to get to the point to where I can attack robber knights solo. Because robber knights destroy your troops. They're just not quite smart enough, but a good horse archer, you can take out robber knights as long as you got enough arrows. That's it right there. That's exactly what I wanted, actually, because lame is cheap. And as long as you got wound treatment, which I should have wound treatment, it'll heal up over time. Perfect. Well, that's a cool new helmet. I don't want to spend all my money here, though. That guy is a drunkard, I believe. He likes to play drinking games that he can never seem to win. Alright, I think we did well there. And then what we'll do is we'll upgrade our weapons as we do a little more trade. I've also been testing World of Ice and Fire 8.0, which will be the new patch. I don't stream that, though. The dev doesn't want us to stream or take pictures of the test builds, which I completely understand. Let's head to White Harbor, right? We got our first glorious chat of the day. We've got the Silmus, first of his name. Yo, Silmus. How you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in quite a while. You've been gaming, doing other stuff. I've been playing a lot of this zombie game called State of Decay 2. And testing 8.0. I haven't been doing a ton of testing, just like I probably put, I don't know, 15, 20 hours into it over the last couple months. Silmus is doing well. I've been on holiday and playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. How have you been? I've been okay, man. I've been sometimes middling, sometimes a little low, sometimes pretty high. You know, it's human. Ups and downs, man. Let's check out Pathfinder Kingmaker. Let's give that a little googe. That's a gross way of saying that. I think I listened to a podcast that was doing that. Alright, what did you call that thing? Pathfinder Kingmaker. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, so that game's been out for... well, Mandalore Gaming. Oh, you know what? You probably told me that before, and then I went and watched a Mandalore Gaming, so I have seen that. Gotta refresh my memory a little bit. See what this guy has to say about it.
Pathfinder Kingmaker is complex, punishing, and sometimes confusing, even for veterans of the RPG genre. In this guide, I'm going to cover some basics that will help your early endeavors and ensure you get off to a good start. The first thing you need to know is that Pathfinder Kingmaker is based on Pathfinder pen and paper rules. There is a lot of depth and complexity in these rules, which can put off many players.
Wonder if it's turn-based.
The most important thing to know here is that it is a dice-based system.
What about you, Silmus? Other than gaming, have you been doing pretty well in IRL?
Badly in a certain encounter, that does not mean you will.
Don't lie to me either, man. Tell me the truth. It's okay. Need a cry on a shoulder? Got one for you right here, buddy. Just let me lay down a tile.
Say disarming a trap. Trickery plus dice roll determines if
I used to date a girl that she was a crier. She'd cry in movies. She'd cry when she was happy or sad. And she always wanted to put her head right there, and then I'd get like a puddle of tears. It was kind of sweet. It was comforting in a way. I don't know why. It was comforting to comfort her, I guess. All right, so this is like a dice tabletop game, digitized.
Ranged attacks, including spells that aren't melee touch.
A bit of a struggle. My teeth are shot, but I've managed to find the right people who can help me. Oh man, that is because my teeth are probably going that way too. It's just like genetics.
Damage rolls are based on the weapon.
Yeah, I brush and floss every day, but I also don't go to the dentist a lot because I broke my jaw in an accident, and it really hurts for me to open my jaw for long periods of time or short periods of time.
Possible outcome 2 to 12.
So I don't get cleaned or anything as often as I probably should.
Weapons cannot have bonus damage from strength,
but I'm glad you're getting help with it, man. Bad teeth are...
The total damage done is then reduced by the enemy's damage.
I've got a family member who's got to go in and get a tooth pulled.
Checking the weapon information will tell you.
All right,
what
this
roll
is
you need to
cool.
initiate a critical hit.
I like this. I'll look at
If it
this
says
later.
19 to 20 times 2.
Let's
Then
go
you
ahead
need
and
to roll
pause that. And we'll like it since we enjoyed his little clip. Boom. Let's go live. Boom and boom. Worst case is dentures. I'm an optimist. You know what? Dentures are really good now. Like, you ever watch this cat called Boogie2988? I used to watch him back in the day. Just, I didn't like his meme content, but I used to like it when he was just talking about games and stuff. He's had a rough life and he's got mental health issues, but he had really bad teeth. He was also morbidly obese. Like, you know, he's one of those guys that was like 600 pounds, I think. But he finally just had all of his teeth pulled, and they put in the implant dentures, the ones that they screw into your head. And it looks a little wonky with him because he got them for free, you know, for advertising. But if you did that right, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know about dentures that just kind of like stick to your gums. But yeah, worst comes to worst, just get the dentures, be done with it. Or just, you know. Because, like, you can get back teeth pulled and still probably be okay. I haven't had any teeth pulled other than my wisdom teeth. I had all 4 of them taken out when I was like 18, I think. But, now, if you have to have, like, your front teeth pulled, you definitely want to get that fixed. You know, that's just the way of the world. But I'm glad you're getting the help. Alright, let's just do a quick trade run with that. Can I do this? Let's do a 3-hour speech and see if people will enjoy that. Alright, they did not enjoy my speech. The new Pathfinder game will be released in about a month, so I'm playing it now, gotcha. Yeah, I watched some of him. My parents have dentures. The ones that stick to your gums are fine as well nowadays. Are they good enough to eat, let's say, an apple or like a filet mignon steak? 'Cause that's all I would need. I don't think I would ever get to the point where I need dentures, like, all over. I'm definitely probably going to get to the point where, like, my back teeth, I would need implants, but implants are super expensive. They probably cost more than dentures, man, for, like, to get just, like, 1 or 2 teeth implanted. Is that a traveling merchant? Let's see what he's got. He's got a short... Oh, that's the bow I want right there. Boom. Ask and you shall receive. I don't have enough money. Well, that's very sad. I have 713. How much is that? 854. Can I sell you this? I can't sell him that. All right. All right, traveling merchant. Don't you go anywhere. I want that bow. I want it bad. My front teeth are bad, so I'm considering... Yeah, if your front... Yeah, you gotta do it, man. I mean... Some people just don't... Like, I've seen people that, you know, they'll have, like, a front tooth out or something. They just don't care. They roll with it. But just for, like, self-esteem, and... Because I'm one of those cats that I've... You know, it's taken a lifetime to try to get comfortable with the way you look. But when you lose, like, a front tooth or something... And nothing against anybody who walks around with a gap in their front, but... You know, if you're still trying to date, or even if you're married, you know, your wife will probably say, like, she doesn't mind, but she might on the inside. Alright, so your parents are able to eat apples, so I guess I've not seen them eat filet. Well, not just filet mignon, but, like, you know, steak. You know, like a good steak. I'm not saying, like, why I said filet mignon is because filet mignon done right is softer than, like, a T-bone or a lower quality steak. Like, take a cube steak, for example. Eating cube steak, I like cube steak, but it's like eating leather. Where the hell am I going? I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't know where I'm going, man. I've been up for a very long time, so I'm a little foggy. You're going to have to bear with me on that one. Yeah, steaks are fine. We eat steaks quite regularly. Right on. Filet mignon is just filet. You know, it's like the best cut of a cow, in my opinion. Because I'm not a big fan of gristle and fat on my steak. I mean, marbled fat's fine, but not like gristle fat. So that's why I don't like it. Because I've even had fillets that I've ordered out, and they were just full of gristle and all that. We got our second glorious chat of the day. We've got the stupendous Steve Vagabond. Hail to you, Steve Vagabond. Steve Vagabond's a streamer. He's really into words and the history of words, which I'm a big fan of. Because language is also, or the history of language is the history of us, right? So I always recommend anybody follow Steve if you're into such things. Oh, he was playing Crusader Kings 3. Glory be to that. Language nerd, that is correct. Thanks for the shout out. You got it, brother. I don't have many people watch me. I haven't been streaming, so my view counts get low, but that's all right, man. That's all right. I actually got more. I just started an alt account for like my zombie shenanigans, and I've only streamed a couple hours, and I get more views on that than I have been on Master Raw. Yeah, I think it's because people like to support a new streamer. It's fun. It's a good group, though. That State of Decay 2 community is pretty cool. All right, I went the wrong way, so let's just go ahead and sell the stuff here, I guess. All right, that is way too much. Perfect. Ooh, that's new armor. What is that? Wow, that's light armor. That's probably an oversight, but that should probably be medium or heavy. Well, that is the armor we're going to be using. That is for sure. What is that? 17,000. All right, that's thick. If I can find this armor with a negative modifier, that would be better. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. All right, let's head on over to this place. That means that that trader probably won't be there anymore by the time I get back, but that's okay. I mean, I'm disappointed in myself, but it's okay. Sir Ulrick will be okay. That's what matters. Ooh, what is that one? Oh, that's light too. That one's 13. What is that? That's Dornish, huh? Nice. I think I've seen this helmet before in Prophecy of Pendor. I believe I've seen this helmet. I don't want to wear medium armor, though, because I don't want to mess up my bow skills. Steve is streaming a new game because people go to the game category like Back 4 Blood. Yeah. Like if, like me, Raw here, like if I wanted to grow, Master Raw, the channel, I would have to start doing the things that you're supposed to do. Like streaming at the same time every day, streaming like, 5 to 8 hours a day and all that kind of stuff. But in real life, I have up and down cycles to where, like, I don't want to, like, stream and be one of those people that's not interacting and I turn my camera off because, I'm just not feeling it. I'd rather just not stream than put out inferior quality than what you're seeing before you today. All right. Is that a lame one? Nice. Kind of want that because I want to back up. Let's grab that one. Heal him up. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and give our equipment away. All right, Gendry, what do you got going on here? You got a bunch of garbage. Take that. I don't think you can ride those yet, can you? I don't even know. No. That's all right. Looks like we've leveled up as well. That's pretty good. You've got a power draw of 4. Yeah, she used to have one of 3. Now it's 4, I believe. All right, so let's give you this and then get those sandals. She likes sandals because she's from Essos, but we'll give her some proper Westerosi shoes. What is that, 23p versus... that might be better. What is that, 82? No, that's way better just because of the speed. Let's get her on a scaby donkey. That'll help with pathfinding. Move that around a little bit. How good are you guys at what you do for a living? Let's duel them and see how good they are. I could look at their skills, but I'd rather see the cut of their jib face to face. If you get my meaning. I'm not even gonna level up. Oh, he's got a spear. So do you not have a sidearm, sir? Alright, yeah, so that's not good. So his AI isn't good. Because when you get up close like this, you should really switch to a sidearm. It's not like Bannerlord to where you can fight with a spear. It's like properly set up for that. I keep hearing, but it's because I hang out like on the World of Ice and Fire Discord, but people don't like Bannerlord combat. But I think that's because if you're hanging out on World of Ice and Fire Discord, you're like a Warband loyalist, which I get. And I am too. I love Warband. I think even when Bannerlord's like fully implemented with all the mods, I'll still go back to Warband just for nostalgia. Same reason I go back and play like Knights of the Old Republic, you know, every 5 years. Same thing. Alright, Streamlabs just had a conniption. Alright, Streamlabs, chill out. Top quality stream, 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's why I like you, Steve. You're honest, and you've got great taste in streamers. I love World of Ice and Fire. Yeah, it's a great mod. I watched the first few episodes of the show and then started reading the books. Yeah, I for my birthday, I think like after the first season, I really fell in love with Game of Thrones, and then a family member bought me the 6 books. I haven't read them cover to cover, but I perused them because I didn't want to ruin the show. And then when the show got past the books, I went back and it was just kind of like perusing the parts that weren't in it, like Lady Stoneheart and stuff. But most of the lore that I've got was just from YouTube videos, you know, lore videos, because they were so good. And then I read the Dunk and Egg. Well, I listened to Dunk and Egg, you know, the audiobooks, and then I listened to the graphic novel. Because if you go on YouTube, you can listen to the abridged, like, graphic novel Dunk and Egg, and then it shows you the illustrations, which is kind of nice. But if you want the full novellas, you want the proper audiobook. What's sad, man, is I loved Game of Thrones so much and the lore, and then after season 8, it's like I went back and started to watch season 1 like a couple months ago while I was testing World of Ice and Fire, and it's just like, I don't know, man. It's like if you had this girlfriend that you just were in love with and y'all had a great relationship, but it ended poorly for whatever reason. I've never had one quite like that. I've had ones that ended less than good, but I've never had one to where we hated each other. You know, but I could imagine that, to me, that's kind of like how I felt about Game of Thrones. Now I'm kind of over it. Like, I understand that it was just 2 guys who did that. You know, the lore that I loved and the stories that I love and the characters and all that, they're still there. I just have to put it past it. Because I do believe that the books will end like the show ended, but I think the way George will get you there will make a lot more sense. But that's still going to be tainted by the, you know, dark miasmas of seasons like 7 and 8. But I mean, hell, even in season 8, there were some good moments, right? Like, you know, there's a couple scenes that, you know, got me a little misty-eyed here and there, like Brienne getting knighted, Pod the Rod singing, that was great. I think you can still play that on my stream. What do I have that as? I think that only costs raw bucks, right? Let's see here. Can we play that with raw bucks? It's hard to say. Yeah, we sure can. For 699 raw bucks, you can play a good scene from season 8, which is a rare commodity. It was almost like it was made by different people. Well, it's because it sort of kind of was in a way. What I don't understand is that the same people who made season 1 also made season 8. Yeah, it's so bad that they never made a season 8. Yeah, yeah. When will season 8 come out, guys? Is it gonna come out soon? It's been a while. What has it been? It's been like 3 or 4 years since season 7 ended. What it is D&D, the guys who, you know, made the show, they were good and they were passionate about the show. They were good at taking a book and turning it into a show, and they were passionate. But towards seasons like 6, 7, and 8, they were tired of the show. They wanted to leave it and go make much more money doing something else. You know, they were just bored. And that's why they ended the show pretty much early in a way. And they're not very good writers when it comes to their own ideas. you know. Because I don't think those two are capable of writing like super intelligent characters, you know, like Tyrion. You know, they just can't write Tyrion well. They use a lot of the tropes and the contrived writing that Hollywood, you know, TV shows and movies do, because it's easier to write contrived than it is to come up with like an actual logical reason and all everything. It's a shame. Yeah, adapting was the word I was looking for. I need you in my life, Steve, because I used to have a great vocabulary, but it's it's slowly atrophying over time. It's because I don't really talk in real life very much. Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty much a hermit IRL, and that is not conducive to a good vocabulary. Alright, the trader is gone. Brienne's been here for a while, though. Well, that's good. Let me check upstairs and see if the trader's up there. Traveling merchant. Full of words. Words and passion for words. What do you want? Ooh, can I help you out? We're about to find out. I'll have to recruit some troopers for that. I'll need at least like 20 more dudes. And I'll probably still lose that. That's actually a pretty tough quest in this mod. Let's see if anybody wants to join me. Probably not. I don't have enough. How much renown do I have anyway? Oh yeah, I've got crap renown. I gotta go beat up on some robber knights or something. Alright, let's go ahead and do what we were doing before. Let's travel to Sisterton. Before I do much of anything else, I need to get an ironworks. I think George R. R. Martin himself got a bit lost in the story. Yeah, I still think book one was the best. It was the most cohesive one. Yeah, that's the one he dreamt of. He basically dreamt of the opening scene of A Song of Ice and Fire, you know, with the Starks fighting the direwolves. He dreamt that, and it stuck with him while he was writing other books and doing like Hollywood stuff. I think even when he was writing for TV shows back in the 80s is when he had the dream, and it just kind of stuck with him and he started writing it. So that's why it was so good, you know, because a lot of the greatest ideas in art came from like dreams, which is kind of crazy to think of. But yeah, I think what George did is he wrote such a complicated and glorious story that to be able to weave it all together, and not just to weave it together to where it makes sense, but weave it together to where it's good, is difficult. And that's why he's, you know, doing other things. Plus he's, you know, he's so rich now and he's in his 70s and he's enjoying the accolades that he's got, because, you know, he was kind of famous before Game of Thrones, but only in the book world. You know, now he's a household name and he enjoys that. You know, he's like a chunky nerd. And getting accolades like that probably feels good. So, you know, he's like a producer on like 5 different Game of Thrones shows, and he's also a producer on some sci-fi shows that are based on his books. So, yeah. I get it. I'm hoping that he at least gets Winds of Winter out, and then I hope he lives to be 169, but, you know. Either way, I think if he doesn't finish A Song of Ice and Fire, you know, he's got buddies who are, you know, authors. They'll probably finish it. Kind of like what happened with Tolkien, you know, with the Silmarillion, however you want to pronounce that. I was going to play some of that Lord of the Rings MMO for Warband, but my character got deleted. And I didn't feel like grinding all that stuff up. And it likes to crash a lot, too. All right. I'll just get rid of that. This is a really good medium armor. I don't know if it's the best in rework though, because the guy's added. Actually, the best in this is going to be one of those heavy armors that don't have a heavy modifier. I must not have wound treatment. Alright, nope, Silva's got 2 in wound treatments. It'll just take a while. Let me go ahead and level up, actually. Alright, what do I want to work on? I think I want to get strength up to 15 because I really want to power draw and strike a 5. Inventory management 3 would be nice right now. Let's do... You know what? I never level up Iron Flesh. Let's level up Iron Flesh. Why not? I don't really think Iron Flesh is worth it when you do a light armor build in this particular mod because damage is cranked up to 11, but it'll be fun. Plus, I mean, our goal is to become Sword of the Morning, not conquer the map. I've only conquered the map once, you know. But once you get big and badass and you know you can conquer the map, the game kind of becomes just grindy and not fun. And when I say the game, I don't mean just this mod, just like Warband. Warband, the early game and like the early middle game is the most fun for me. And then once I get to the point where I know I can conquer the map, then I'm kind of over it. That's why I like to do stories, you know, RP, and come up with goals for my hero. He himself has admitted he didn't know how to deal with Marine at first, and it took him a long time to work out, right? In the beginning, you can write anything, but as the story and world gets more developed, you deal with that. Yeah, he's even said that, like, he'll forget details, and, like, fans will remind him that he got, like, the eye color wrong on a character. Now, crank that up to 11, and then that's the the complexity of writing Winds of Winter, and then the one that comes after that. Originally, he was only going to make a Song of Ice and Fire, one book, and then it just kept growing and growing and growing. I don't blame him for enjoying. Yeah, I don't either. Like, if Winds of Winter never came out, I think we're going to get Winds of Winter. I think he's got it pretty much written, like, as is, but he's probably tweaking it, you know, because he wants it to be perfect. Because it's too full. I think the success has made him softer, so he's not hungry like he was, you know, 30 whatever years ago. And the show, that season 8 was so disdained that probably clouded his excitement for wanting to, you know, continue with it. I want George to have a happy and full life, and I think he is. He's got to be worth what, 50 million, give or take. So I hope he takes that money and enjoys himself. All right. Where is that village anyway? I've got... All right. If I can... Let's see how many bad guys are there. All right. So I can do 8-3. What is that? What are you? Riverland Outrider, huh? I've got 39C plus 10. How many of you guys are there? I'll be able to take these guys out. Maybe I can get lucky with some loot. This mod's really stingy with loot, though. Even if you've got a lot of looting skill, it just doesn't... I think it's broken, to be honest with you. I don't think it's like by design. I think what happens is like your companions, they take way more loot than they're supposed to. Instead of taking like 2 or 3, they're taking a dozen or something. Alright, I don't have my sand steed, and I don't have horse archery, so this is going to be a problem. Oh, they have shields. Alright, so these guys didn't used to have shields in vanilla or World of Ice and Fire. Now they do. So I might lose this fight. Ooh, one shot him. Was that a headshot? Hell yeah, it was a headshot. I haven't played this mod in like a month or something. I've been playing a zombie game with like 50 caliber rifles and AK-47s. Ooh, that was not a headshot. Now they're gonna one-shot me, by the way. Is that light armor? Oh, he took 2 arrows. He took 3, but that would be the last. Alright, so I'm down to 30. I have to keep circling because they're faster than I am. Oh, crap. I wanted that to be a headshot. Luckily, they don't have, lances. That's good. Oh, that was a headshot. Nice. How much XP am I getting for that? 108? Alright. Yeah, these guys I think are tier 4. Oh, yeah. If I let him get close and I miss, he gets a free shot on me. There's actually a highlight of me getting one shot by a Lannister Knight where I totally hit the guy, but game's like, nah, you didn't hit him. I'm like, yeah, I did. Game's like, no, you didn't. Man, I can't be missing. I lost sight of a guy. I always try to keep a mental note if I lose sight of a guy, if he's not part of the pack. Because he'll come in out of my line of sight and beat me up. I don't want to be beat up by him. Nice. Like that guy right there. Oh, my bad, my bad. Forgot these guys are faster than me. Let me go ahead and charge my people in, because I've got 2, like, higher tier camel riders. I don't know how good they are, but I think they're camel archers. I don't have enough horse archer to make that shot. Hey, thank you for that follow. I'll call you out here in a second. Let me just try to survive here. Alright, we got him. Nice. Alright, us versus 4 of them. What do we have there? We had a follow by Kendre, 88th of their wondrous line. Hail to you. Welcome to the stream. He says, hello there. Well, hello. That is the Gaming Brit. Glory be to you, first of his name. How you doing, Gaming Brit? You guys still playing Warband? Oh, come on, Raw. Nothing personal, horsey, but your owner's trying to kill me. Oh, come on. Did they take out my camel riders? Gosh dog, man. That's depressing. I should really try to acquire another mount. Why are you running away from me? I thought you guys wanted to fight. It's like they just destroyed a bunch of high tier, or not a bunch, but like 2 or 3 high tier camel riders, and then my companions who are, my companions are terrible fighters. These guys, I think it's their advanced horse archery AI trying to do something here. But for the story, they fear us. They fear the Donkey Knight. Why wouldn't they? I would fear the Donkey Knight too. Dude's dangerous. And this isn't even his final form. Come on, guys. I gotta quit getting cocky. That's usually when I get defeated. These guys actually should defeat me here with the way my horse is looking. Alright, I got 9 arrows. I can afford that. Man. Leveled up. Oh. Back, let's do that right now. Alright, let's do strength. What is my horse archery? Oh, my horse archery is actually 3, but it's at a 2 because of my medium shield. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, let's just go full warrior. Usually I do a captain build. Intelligence, charisma, and I usually get my strength and adds usually like 15 to 18 depending on how often I play or how long I play. Well, he retcons a lot of stuff before publishing. You talking about George? George posted a lot on his website. Yeah, I used to read his blog every once in a while. I haven't read it in a while. You can see a lot of different iterations and attempts that seem to be quite talented, but just not enough to his standards. Yeah. Yeah, he's a bit of a perfectionist with that stuff. Retcons is the wrong word. He shows us things on his website before publishing and he changes them. Oh, that's not a retcon. That's just like a... That's like a dev build of a book. And how you doing, Gaming Brit? What are you gaming on nowadays? And then thanks again for that follow, Kendry. Appreciate that. I'm good. Yep, always playing it. Got a total of over 1,000 hours in it. Ooh. All right, who here thinks they have the most hours in Mount & Blade Warband? You know, including all the mods and everything. Raise your hand if you think you want to compete against I. Thank you for that follow, the Gaming Brit. I'm a bit of an Anglophile sometimes. A lot of my favorite like YouTubers are usually British. For whatever reason, I don't know why. And it's because I'm a history buff and a lot of, you know, Western European history. You know, guys like William Marshall. Fascinating. I mean, hell, even King Henry VIII. Anyway. Alright, where was I? And the royal family, the modern royal family. I don't follow them or anything like that. I'm not like a middle-aged, you know, housewife. But I just find it fascinating, you know, that in modern Western democracy, there's still a royal family. They don't really hold power when it comes to, you know, like if the Queen showed up and tried to actually order them to do something, they'd write like a constitution the next day. All right, let's just go full warrior, man. We're going to be a sword of the morning. Oh, I should probably start working on two-handed because Dawn is a bastard sword, so I want to be able to wield it one or two-handed. That's also a pro tip because weapon points have a diminishing return once you get more and more proficiencies. So instead of, you know, burning all of it on something that's high, like a 128 or a 123, pump up other stuff. That'll help in tournaments. You know, so it's a lot cheaper for me to upgrade two-handed than it would be for archery or, you know, one-handed weapons. I have quite a few 700 hours. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's respectable. These are respectable numbers. Silmus will not compete, but I think my playtime is pretty high. Now, are you ashamed that the number is too high? Or you don't want to come at the king? Because for years I only played 2 games, an MMO and this game. For like 3-4 years, that's all I played. Because I really like sandbox. Like, you know, I love sandbox that allows me to do RP and stuff. And like true sandbox is kind of going the way of the dodo. Because it's just, you know, most people don't like that. They like a task that's like lined up for them. Like even with MMOs, like theme park MMOs, you know, the game tells you like, go here, do this, be done with it. All right, so we took those guys out. We got 10 renown. That's not a ton, but it's something. All right, we lost all of our camel riders because we don't have any surgery skill. I'm going to roll the dice and see if I can loot these guys. That's a pretty good roll for this mod. In most mods, I'd have had like loot down to here. Not in this one. Ooh, that's a light shield. All right, let's grab that. I'll have to upgrade. I got to remember to upgrade it though. And then that way I'll have my horse archery back up to max. And then I'll give this to whoever can wield it. All right, Gaming Brit. We'll see when you get back, brother. It says it's over 2,700 hours. It's a bit embarrassing how addicted I was. Well, if you think you're embarrassed, let me help you out here. Let's see. Where's my Steam at? All right, not play Warband. Let's do this. I don't even have 100% achievements either because I never did all of the like PvP stuff. I didn't even do all the single player stuff because I don't think I did all the like female because I've only been a queen I think once in this. All right, can I link this in chat? Let me see here. No. All right, you have to go to my Discord. Join my Discord if you want to see how many hours I've got, I guess. I'll put it in the tavern on my Discord. Boom, there you go. I guess I could have put it in Stream Talk as well. Alright, where was I first? So rudely interrupted by myself. Warband is definitely my most played game. Yeah, for single player, it definitely is. In fact, I think I probably have more hours in Warband than I do even in MMO. Because I only really played one MMO for a long time, and that was Eve. I played WoW for like 6 months, played SWTOR for a couple months here or there. But I played Eve consistently for about 3 years. But most of that's just like chatting with your buddies and stuff. You know, you're not really playing the game. Now in Warband, I probably had a lot of hours to where I had Warband like up on my laptop, but I was doing other stuff. So yeah, but all games are gonna be like that. Oh, what do we got here? It's Warband. Yep. All right, we're good to go. All right, righteous. And if you join my Discord, let me know, and then I'll give you a roll. All right, I'm gonna let these guys go because I want honor, and I get 2 or reputation this mod. Every time you let somebody go, you get 2 reputation. Because in Warband Native, getting honor reputation was a pain in the rear, like everything else. All right, so Silva's leveled up. That's good. We're gonna make her a bodyguard. We're gonna make Gendry a bodyguard, and then let's level these cats up. All right, Gendry. What do you want to be? He wants to be an intelligence build, huh? Let's do that. Give him a leadership, entertainment. I'll make him a crossbowman. I think heavy crossbow is like a strength of 9. Because you still want them to be able to get kills for the XP. But his main XP is going to come from training. You'd think he'd have more strength being a blacksmith, but because Produno, which is the dev for World of Ice and Fire, he kind of balances for lore more than game balance. Which I dig. I'm always defending the way he balances the mod. I'm like, I get it. Night's Watch suck if you're trying to like conquer the map with a bunch of Night's Watch guys. That's why he made the Night's Watch to where you can't really become like a... You can only recruit Night's Watch by joining the Night's Watch. And then I think now you can only become a... Yeah, I think you can still become a vassal. And then you're not supposed to ever leave or something like that. He did something wonky because like me just being, you know, a knight running around, I can't just go recruit a bunch of... Well, you technically can because in the tavern they still spawn. He tried to get the rogues to quit spawning in taverns, but I think they still do. And then, of course, you can upgrade rogues in a Night's Watch, but they're not that great at troops anyway. All right, she is definitely going to be our healer, so let's get that going. All right, we're definitely going to put that into surgery and wound treatment. And then archery. Silva's kind of like a nun, but not a nun. Like an associate type of nun. She's part of some order. I think they're called like the Order of the Green Hand. And they're basically like healers. Go around helping people out. It's pretty nifty. Gotta get her a bow. She cannot wield that, of course. Hopefully with that extra wound treatment skill. Is that lame? No. Alright, we're good to go with that. Let's move that around. I like to keep my inventory organized. Do you guys have current playthroughs going on in Warband? Alright, let's head back here real quick. Let's just sell those. I should technically upgrade these and sell them, but that's sort of exploity in a way. I mean, do it, but because you can buy armor that's got like a negative modifier and then upgrade it and sell it for more than you paid to upgrade it. He fixed some of it, but there's still a few pieces I think that you can make a profit on by doing that. All right, let's go ahead and go to the inn, and then I want to upgrade my equipment a little bit. Ooh, there he is. Nice. Hello. I would like to buy the... Ooh, a flat bow. All right, that is a foot bow. Let's buy the composite. I wonder if he's got one of those fancy armors. That's a new crossbow for reworked right there. Look at that thing, 88 piercing. Jeez. Wonder what the strength requirement is of that. Mormont Tower Shield, that's new for reworked, I think. Don't quote me on that. That might be in native. Alright, I don't want to spend too much money here. I got other things I gotta do. I kind of want to buy this because I think this is one of the better light helmets, even though it's still not that great. We'll wait on that. Alright, so that's a power draw of 3. Alright, we're looking good. We are looking good. Silma says he does not. I've not been playing it. Yeah, it's alright. You've been playing that other one. That tabletop, digital tabletop game. Alright, 810. Let's make that balanced for 1877. Let's get that shield up proper. Always upgrade your shields. They're cheap and it's well worth it. Oop, incorrect. Composite bow, strong for that much. Masterworks 2501. Alright, I'll do that later. Alright, let's do this. So I don't want to unequip this because I won't be able to re-equip it because I don't have a power draw of 5 yet. Right, let's get this up to 3. I don't want to do past 3 because then Silva won't be able to equip it. And then I want to get her some arrows. What do I have? 55, 95. Barbed arrows. That's 13. That's 10. Alright, I want those for myself. And then I want these for her. And then, what is that one? 2 pounds. Let me buy that one. And we'll call it, ooh, that's new. Trident. I wish the AI was better using pole arms. I would buy that for companions, but companions are really bad with pole arms. And they're really bad about switching to their sidearms. Now, this has advanced tactics, this mod, but so you're supposed to be able to command them to use their sidearms, but a lot of times the AI is like, F you, man. I'll use what I want. I want to try to like poke this guy with my 20-foot pole arm when he's right in my face. I can smell what he had for dinner last night, but I still want to try to poke him with my, Spartan spear. Hey, man, that's just the way of the world. People have their quirks. All right, I don't need to talk to you. Let me go ahead and talk to the guild master. I can't get a enterprise here, and I don't want one anyway, because technically, with my background, I'm not really that friendly with the North, in the sense of we're very upset about Sir Arthur Dane, the way he passed. And we wanted to confront Ned Stark about it, but of course, Ned's dead, baby. So I can't really talk to him about it. Alright, I just want to talk to this guy so I don't have to come here. I can talk to him through the menu screen. Alright, did I buy all the fur here? Yeah. Man, I like this song. Does anybody know what TV show this song was on? It's probably Vikings. Alright, so let's give you some stuff. Can you wield this? Nice. I want to keep that for myself. Because when I go up against Superior Force, I want to get 2 stacks. Sometimes I'll go 3 stacks of arrows and just put my sidearm away. But that's why I love this long scimitar, because it's got a range of 109. And if I'm playing well, I can, kill a bunch of robber knights with my sidearm if I run out of arrows for whatever reason. Welcome back, Gaming Brit. Just found out when I'm getting my results. I just found out when I'm getting my results. Results for what? Something else? Not sure. Vikings, I do believe. Yeah, I agree. I enjoyed Vikings, even though Vikings wasn't, historically accurate at all. I enjoyed it. Up until, you know, what is that, season 3 or 4 or whatever. I didn't like, no spoilers if you haven't seen the Vikings, but something happens where it kind of changes the whole show. I still watched it, but, you know, I really enjoyed like the first 2-3 seasons. Oh, GCSES. I don't know what that initialism means. Help me out there, brother. GCSE. I always try to figure out the initialisms and acronyms, but sometimes, and I've been up for a long time, so I'm not going to be the sharpest tack in the bucket. What do I have? 4,000? All right, that's good. Now, in a World of Ice and Fire native, if you get this guy to play Reigns of Castamere, it will actually start playing. But on this one, the guy didn't edit the audio files to where they would match that, so now it'll play some like random audio. That's okay. All right, we got Lord Ring. What are you guys up to anyway? Let's introduce ourselves. Are you an ass? All right, so he's a good guy in this one. He's got a dynamic personality. In some saves, he'll be an a-hole. Other ones, he's a good guy. Unless Perduno's changed it. All right, they're assembling the army. Right on. What are you doing? He's probably already lost his fief. His fief is usually the first one to go down in the war, the Five Kings. I do like his daughter, you know, in the story, so sometimes I'll marry, you know, her because she's a flippin' hero. Tell you what, man. The King of the Seven Kingdoms did her dirty. What an asshole. I can't really blame him. British qualifications out of school. Oh, right on. So that'd be like an American, like SATs. Gotcha. Well, that's cool, man. That's exciting. That's like ending one giant chapter of your life and entering the beginning. You know, like your origin story is coming to an end, but now you'll have the grand adventure right in front of you. It's going to be glorious. Hope all the best for you, bud. Alright, let's go buy some more fur. Oh yeah, I forgot about that bandit lair. Who knows where that thing's at? It could be anywhere. I think it usually like spawns over here. We can go look for it. I don't think I could take down the bandit lair actually. Yeah, I can't take it down. Wait, that might be it right there now. I think sometimes it could used to spawn over here, but I don't do that quest. Like, you never really want to do the vanilla quest in World of Ice and Fire. It's just the map's too big. You know, like, they'll send you to go after bandits that attacked a caravan, which that was always kind of a pain in the ass quest in vanilla, but in this one it's damn near impossible. Like, you'll take that quest here, and then the bandits will be like in Essos or something. Yeah. This is actually really rare, fine velvet. Normally I buy this anytime I see it to save it for later. But I'm not going to do that right now. Actually, I probably should just in case. Because you need that to move your court around. We do SATs in primary and then that one in secondary school. And thanks. Right on. Alright, so you do have something called SATs. Gotcha. Primary school is what you call, I think, our elementary and middle school. And then your secondary school is what we call high school, I believe, right? Like, how old are you when you go into secondary school? Are you like 14, 15, or are you 16? I'm kind of rolling the dice here, because now I'm going to be very slow in my pathfinding, but what are you going to do? I should probably recruit some randoms. Now, Reworked has cool troopers you can find in taverns, so always look for them. That's why I keep going to all these taverns. Alright, he's got the same stuff. because I'm trying to find guys like Raven Tree Archers. They're super OP. They make tournaments even more difficult than they were before, and they were quite difficult before. Oh, secondary is 11. Okay, so your secondary school is like our middle school, which what used to be called junior high. Oh, do they still call? You guys are probably going to be mostly Europeans. The Americans are going to be all sleeping because it's 0741 my time, and I'm on East Coast. Can't recruit these guys because our religion is Faith of the Seven, and these dudes are most of these guys worship the old gods. Now, if you do want to recruit Northerners and you're Faith of the Seven, go over here because the Manderleys are Faith of the Seven because these guys originally were a Reach clan or house, but they moved up north like I think during Aegon's conquest or right after Aegon's conquest or something like that. So that's why they still worship the Seven. Big fan of the House Manderley. Good dudes. All right, I think we got. All right, we're good to go with that. Let's go ahead and take the taxi boat. Head on over. Let's go ahead and go to Goldtown. I think I pretty much got Sisterton emptied out before. What was that 174? Let's do it. $11 to 16 in college. All right, so when you're 16 years old, you pretty much graduate. Secondary school. So like when you're 16 or 17 is when you go to university. That's pretty nifty. Here you're like 17 or 18 by the time you graduate high school. Unless you graduate a little early, like 16. Like I graduated when I was 17 because I took a diploma test before my class graduated because like I was in the Army when my high school graduating class was still in school. Because I joined the Army, I think, like a month after I turned 18. And in basic, there was a guy even younger than me. He was 17. Well, he was younger than me by like 2.5 months or something because he had his birthday in basic. All right, got that taken care of. We go to college or sixth form. Dude, sixth form sounds like some Jedi training. Uni is generally like 20. All right, so your college is different than university? I didn't know that. Now, I do like how you Brits do the thing to where, like, you know, if you don't want to do, like, the scholarly stuff, you can go to schools that'll teach you, you know, how to, like, weld or be a plumber or something like that. I wish our schools were more like that. I mean, we have, like, programs that are kind of like that, but because as expensive as college is where I'm at, we really need to get rid of the whole thing to where you have to go to college to get some entry job that doesn't really require you to go like $100,000+ in debt. I mean, I think college is great and all, but I mean, hell, it's like with Google and YouTube, you can pretty much get an Ivy League education on your own as long as you're motivated. Like take Steve Vagabond, you know, he doesn't have a PhD in linguistics, but he loves it, so he studies it, and he's probably basically got a PhD in it, just self-taught. But I know why employers do that, because they think that a college graduate, you know, they're more likely like stick to things and do things. I get that. Ooh, that's new for this. This armor, I believe, was in a Clash of Kings and some other stuff. That'd be a good armor. Problem with this armor, though, is I'm not a Veilman, so I wouldn't want to fly the House Aaron sigil. That would be inappropriate. Alright. Did I get everything here? I think so, right? Alright, let's head over to Dragonstone, do some more trading. Then we can buy some iron. Vocational college, right on. So vocational college would be the one that, teaches you like an actual profession or skills for a profession. People do that here. Like, I've got a family member that did that, like they didn't go to college, but they went to a vocational school to, do like a really good, what we would call like a blue collar job. But they'll make more than, people in an office job nowadays. Because for years in the U.S., people were said, like, don't be a plumber, you go to college, become a lawyer, a doctor, or something like that. The problem is now is like a plumber and a welder can make more than a lawyer or a dentist even, It's just hard work. But, being a lawyer is a hard work. It's just all about what you're into. Because when I was young, I made bad choices when it came to, like, I should have joined the army, for example. My personality is not conducive to that. I just watched too many movies, I guess. And I'm a patriot, but, I should have done other things. But I wasn't in very long anyway. Alright, I did that. But that's a problem when you're young. You don't really know thyself yet. That's part of life, is to know thyself. Or to get to know thyself, however you want to say that. Alright, took care of all of that. Let's go to this. Do you have my hat that I want? Yeah, you do. Nice. Alright, let's grab the cheapest one I can grab. Let's grab that one. And then I want to get my my better version of this padded armor because it's still considered light armor. It weighs more, so it slows me down a little bit, but it doesn't give me a negative modifier, which makes me happy. Let's check out the inn. Dragonstone's had a remodel. Looks really good. There was a guy that taught himself how to do this, and he improved a bunch of scenes in this. It's pretty nifty. You guys have a feast. Let's see. Let's introduce ourselves to you. Alright, she is Baratheon's wife, of course. What do you got here? Riverlands has one at the Twins. We'll try to hit that. And then Iron Islands. Alright, let's go try to make it to the Twins. So let's go ahead and travel to Maidenpool, I guess. That'd be the closest. Yeah, vocational schools usually have apprenticeships. Like, that's my family member I was just telling you about that's in a vocational school. He just got an apprenticeship. So he's getting paid to, learn as well. Back in the day, you used to not get paid being an apprentice, which I always thought was kind of like, what? But, it's the way they did things back then. I'm not a big fan of, unpaid apprenticeships or internships. I think that's kind of horseshit. You should at least pay them something. I'm not saying you have to pay them as much money as a professional, but because what that does, that locks certain professions out for people that were, of a lower financial class. Ooh, that's a new one. That's heavy. That's Tully scale. That's cool. Always on the lookout for some new clothing materials, things that make me look good. That's another thing I like about this mod is the secondary outfit, the civilian outfit. I love that. I just wish you could get the lordly robes, or all the lordly robes, in vanilla. Alright, do I have prisoners? No, I think I let them all go, right? Merlin's conscript. How many can I get for you? That's not a good deal. Ooh, a local lord is retinue wants to join for 7,000. I don't want that one. I want the other one. The cool thing about tournaments and castles is 1v1. So even before you've got yourself kitted out to do like proper tournaments, and it pays the same. Some of them were bugged to where you don't make a profit. The odds of betting is 1-to-1. But that's just, they're trying to fix that bug actually. I gotta be careful. This is a very dangerous area right here that I'm in. And I'm only going 4 or 5, which ain't bad for nighttime. Alright, I think I missed it. These guys were probably at the feast. No, I didn't miss it. Nice. Alright, let's make sure I'm kitted out right. Good enough. Ooh, nice. Got my sand steed. Glory be, glory be. Alright, so it's 13-to-1, so that's proper. This one's not bugged. You gotta be careful with this 1v1 though, because they'll spawn right next to you like this. And this guy's a new trooper, and he's very dangerous. Yeah, that was a headshot, and he just ate that thing like a champ. He's got a massive shield skill too. They're called Immortals. I don't think they're in a Song of Ice and Fire, these guys. I think that's just something the guy made, but I could be wrong. They kind of remind me of the Immortals from Prophecy of Pendor. You know, the infantry badasses. I think their HQ is in Sez. Alright, this is a Raven Tree Archer. Yeah. He can one-shot me. Well, I mean, everybody can one-shot me, but this guy can do it from way over there. Yep, see? Right through my shield. So tournaments are more difficult than... Yeah, that went right through my shield. Tournaments are more difficult than this, and then even vanilla. And vanilla's got very hard tournaments. Because of those Raven Tree Archers. Which is cool. I dig that. Now I have to figure out a way to deal with it. Alright, so I can't get in there, and that's fine. Alright, let's recruit some more Riverlander guys and go try to help that village out. That's my party size, 42. Kind of want to grab some Dornishmen. But we are Stony Dornishmen, so we're more, you know, like Western European culturally than like desert people. And our family, I think, originally, because, you know, we were an orphan. That's where Sir Arthur Dane found us. Ooh, what is that? That is a raid. Get your shields up. We know what these guys want. They want our fancy man panties. Can't have it. Man, I love that noise. Thank you for that raid, Sir Mafia 1776 of their glorious name. Alright, let's get our shield wall up here. Got to get Feels Bad Larry to help us out. Get a little bit of blammo, a little raid action. Throw some gold, silver at you. Hey, welcome to the stream, gentlemen, lords, and ladies. Give a little shout out. I don't think I have any mods here right now. It's like, what am I, a peasant? I have to do my own shout outs? What is this? Alright, Mafia was playing Warzone, I believe. I checked him out earlier. He's a cool cat, man. If you like first-person shooters and all that jazz, give him a go. Oh, no, they switched over to Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War. That was the last Call of Duty no. I think the last Call of Duty I played was Modern Warfare 3, and I only played that for about a week. I only played 2 Call of Duties a lot. It was MW2 and the first Black Ops, and that's because my nephew loved it, and he got me playing it. I love first-person shooters, but I was never really into those. I was more into, like, Halo and Quake and whatever. Yeah, it was. Thanks for the shout out. Hey, man, thanks for the raid, brother. I would follow you, but I've already followed you, I do believe. I'm ready for the new Halo. Yeah, Halo Infinite. I haven't played Halo since, I think, ODST, I believe. Because I haven't really played Xbox in a very long time. But now that you can play Halo, you know, like on PC, because back in the day, Halo wasn't on PC. But I was okay, because back then I was a console. Yeah, I didn't start PC gaming really until 2019. I bought a used PC. That's the one I started streaming on up until a couple weeks ago when I bought my new one. But yeah, hey, you guys want to watch that? I still haven't watched anything of Halo Infinite. I did watch a Halo lore video, and I didn't realize how convoluted the Halo got with the lore. That's the way it is with any kind of like series of sci-fi, or any series, to be honest with you. If it's going on for like 10, 15, 20 years, the story just goes crazy. Or it becomes redundant, which is even worse. It is fun. Wait a minute, it's out? I didn't know the new Halo launched. But I haven't been paying attention, man. I've been lacking in my game news. All right, Halo Infinite release date. $2021. All right, so I guess it's out. Interesting. Really? All right, well, let's go to YouTube. Halo Infinite. Fixing Halo. That is the act, man. Halo Infinite lore so far. No spoilers. All right, so these guys tried Halo Infinite PvP. Now, I loved Halo Campaign for sure, one of my all-time favorite solo games, but PvP was where it was at, man. We used to do LAN parties. All right, let's check this guy out real quick. I think I hotkeyed my screen capture, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Let's go full screen and check this out. I guess I should probably mute this. Go to options, do that. All right, let's go back to that.
One thing is for sure, though. PvP in this game, way, way slower pace than when you're just Ferrari. What the fuck? Earlier tonight, 343 officially added PvP into the Halo Infinite technical test with the Arena Slayer playlist, and I think it's about time we go check it out.
I don't think I want that to be the first Halo. There's got to be a Halo Infinite cinematic, right? Let's do that first. Yeah, let's do that. That was 2 years ago. This was 1 year ago. This was E3 2021. Let's do that one.
This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment.
That is not a cinematic trailer. Let's just go with this one. Alright, I'm back. Got on my PC. Halo campaign was sick. Yeah. I probably can still, like, the Halo Combat Evolved, I could probably still go through that whole game with motor memory. My niece played it like 5 years ago, and she was in my my room because I've got a big master room, and she was playing on my old console. Actually, this is probably 10 years ago now I'm thinking about it. And I was sleeping, and she would wake me up to ask me where to go, and I could tell her without even really looking at it. And I hadn't played Halo Combat Evolved for like 10 years by that time. I cranked up Halo 4 with my nephew about 6 months ago, and the graphics were still impressive to me. I thought that game came out like 2015. I looked it up, and it was like 2012. I was like, holy shit, it's a good-looking 2012 game. But Halo was always a beautiful game. Hell, even Combat Evolved looks great now with that remaster they did. I'm trying to not run Infinite for myself, so I'm waiting for it to release. Yeah.
Daddy's listening.
Well, I'm way behind on the lore. Like, I think ODST was the last one I played.
Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so...
The last proper Halo I played was Halo 3, I think.
And can you sing?
See, these are the cinematics that I like. The ones that aren't really talking about the main story. They're just like the side stories. Kind of like SWTOR. SWTOR had the best video game cinematics of all time.
And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you? See you. Good, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.
This one's pretty good, though. I don't know who any of these people are, but hopefully we'll find out. It's definitely not Master Chief. Or is it? Hard to say. You think they'll ever reveal Master Chief's face? Yeah, just a random new character. Right on. Now this is 2 years old, so... Now we're talking.
Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS.
Man, I love John. Spartan 117. I even read the books, man. I don't really remember them very well. I remember some of the highlights, but I read all of them. Well, up until like 2008 or whatever. Because Halo 2, man, that was like my peak first-person shooter was Halo 2. I used to get, I think I got my KDR up to like +5, maybe even up to like 6 and 7 at certain points. With a controller.
Please, don't die.
I was in my prime. Now I'm lucky. If I play a first-person shooter now, I'm lucky to get like a KDR of 1.5. But I don't play a lot of them.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
When they switched to this view, it made me want to do a check. It made me want to go look at the dots.
Oh, welcome back, Chief.
Make sure you had your X and Y axis appropriate.
I rerouted what little power I had into your suit.
Oh, man. This is... getting like nostalgia
Looks like
brownies.
there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while.
Yo, I think I'm going to subscribe to Game Pass and go back and play like Halo 4 and 5 or whatever. I never played that RTS game. I heard that RTS game was really good. Halo Wars.
Whoa. Easy there, big guy. You're not.
Status report.
Status report. What?
I could see this as an in-game moment.
Something you need to see.
Possibly. Have you tried Gears of War? I played and loved and beat and owned the first Gears of War. And I think I either owned or rented Gears of War 2 and beat it. But the lore would be super rusty. I didn't play it for like many hundreds of hours or anything.
Lost everything.
But I enjoyed Gears.
There's nothing left for us.
But usually when I played Gears, it made me just want to like play Halo or something like that.
Team Power here is.
Like to me, because I'm starting to get into like Warhammer, the lore of Warhammer in the video games.
Not again.
To me, I'd probably rather play like a good Gear or Warhammer
We need
game.
to fight.
Problem with Warhammer games is they make a lot of them, but a lot of them are kind of janky. But I did buy some during the Steam Summer Sale that I'll play on stream at some point. One of them wasn't. Yeah, see, it was supposed to come out in 2020, but the world happened. That's a good cinematic. How long is this thing? Nice.
I chose you because you were special.
Yeah, I think something bad happened to her, right?
I knew we would be perfect together.
You know they're going to give her a body.
I was right.
I think it would be a little too Hollywood if they did that. Kind of like what, you know, the Joker and, I'm talking about Mass Effect, but you know how the pilot of the Normandy Joker got with the AI from the Normandy? Maybe, I hope they don't do it. Well, I don't know. Either way. Probably figure out there's some kind of like AI heaven. Alright, well that was a very good cinematic. Enjoyed that. From this, we learned Master Chief was on the ring when it exploded, and now they're under attack from the Covenant. Alright, so the alliance that they made with the Covenant to fight the pre-runners or precursors or whatever that. Because the lore video, well, I don't want to talk about that in case I don't want to do any spoilers. Because I like, you know, that's why I don't watch a lot of stuff on games that I'm excited about, because I want to like learn the story or even how to play the game on my own. Alright, where am I at here? Okay, what was I doing? Alright, I lost it. Can I redo that? Probably not. I don't think you can do that. Yeah, you can't redo it in a World of Ice and Fire. Alright, let's recruit some Riverlands guys. The other cool thing is Reworked. I haven't played a lot of Reworked other than what I've done on stream, so I don't know the troop trees very well. So it'll be exciting for me to try to figure that out and figure out what I want to do. It's been, you know, I haven't done an archer army in a World of Ice and Fire like ever. I usually do heavy cav. Yeah, I do Veil Riders. Until I get rich, and then I just do whatever. Ooh, that's pretty good. It's got a sigil on it that doesn't match my RP, so I won't grab it, but that's not bad. The Gaming Brit says Cortana, doesn't she go rogue and shit? I think what happens is AI are designed to basically die after like X amount of years, so they don't, you know, turn into Skynet. And then Cortana was getting to her end life, and now things have happened. And I think at one point Master Chief had a different AI or something. I don't know. I don't want to do too many like spoilers for guys who haven't been into it, because I think even people that haven't played Halo in a long time like myself, I'm going to get into Infinite. You know, I should go ahead and subscribe to Game Pass and catch up, you know, do like a Halo 4, because I remember the story of Halo 1 and 2 very well, but I'm a little foggy on like 3 and anything past that. I've been up for 30 hours. It is time for me to clock out, brother. Well, thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, I've been up for about 25, 26 hours now. I'm getting a little foggy myself. I will be here, though. Well, that's all I need here in spirit, man. Thanks for the raid again. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Sleep well. Dream of large women. I want to get Infinite and Dying Light. Yeah, Dying Light I want to play. It's an open world zombie game. I'll have to try that out. If you want archers, the Riverland archers are great. You got to remember this is Reworked 5.0. This isn't vanilla. So I think Raven Tree archers are really good. The only way I can get them, though, is in taverns. But yeah, I'm sure their archers are good, but he's completely redone all the troop trees. So there's probably going to be good archers in a lot of places. Like crossbows are also OP. In fact, crossbows are better than archers, in my opinion, with World of Ice and Fire. Because the AI bowmen, they hold their shots too long and they become inaccurate. Crossbowmen don't have that problem. And crossbows are kind of overpowered in World of Ice and Fire. They're like 50 caliber sniper rifles. But yeah, I recommend if you like a World of Ice and Fire, but you haven't played it in a while, try Reworked 5.0. You have to put it on top of the 7.11 or 7.12 World of Ice and Fire. So it's kind of like a patch. It's a sub mod, but it's got its own page on ModDB. I'll link it to you. I wonder if my hotkey still, or not my hotkey, my command still does that. Do I still have that? No, that's Lord of the Rings. That's not what I want. I'll link it to you. All right, let's do this. Just remember, if you do play this, you have to put it on top of 7.11 or 7.12. So if you want to keep that, make a second module to put this on top of. There we go. Yeah, anytime, man, anytime. Alright, let's buy some salt while we're here. Riverlands, it's good to buy salt and sell it anywhere else. It's not a bad trade good. It's not as good as fur, but yeah, nothing is. Alright, what am I up to? 12,819. Let's buy some more. No, let's do... Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get some Outriders. Oh, local lord. No, we don't do that. Let's roll the dice. I also want to get friendly with the Westerland so I can finish that one quest. Alright, let's check my relations real quick. Alright, I'm still negative 10 with them, so I'm going to have to pay them some dinars to get friendly with them. Because I also want to trade in the Westerlands. Technically, with my background, I shouldn't have done the main story quest. Well, our guy's honorable, though. And he was attacked by the Westerlands, you know, at King's Landing. Alright, that guy's going to kick my ass. Ooh. He might get me. They're not at war yet with the Riverlands. Alright, I'm not going to do that yet. It'd be kind of silly, especially with me loaded with salt. Alright, what did I want to do here? Alright, 2 noblemen. That's 580. Oh, I don't have enough renown. I think I need, I don't know, 150 renown or something. I have 102 too. Fine. But again, in reworked. Oh, there's Zondo. He also gave your companions better stuff. Let's see, how much is Zondo? He says, hello, do you need a good sailor? Well, I do. I do need a good sailor. He says, Zondo has no story. All right, yeah, Zondo's mates abandoned him. They didn't like the way he spoke or something like that. Let's see, how much do you cost, Zondo? I don't remember. 600 stags. It's a good deal. What do you do for a living anyway? I don't usually recruit Zondo because he doesn't get along with companions that I like. But he'll be useful here. Alright, charisma of that. He's a level 12. He's got a power strike of that. Power draw of 5. That's pretty good. He's a good archer. I don't think he rides though, right? He's not bad. Oh, he's got horse archery. Dude. You've earned yourself a sand steed. Congratulations. Wow, he's definitely been improved from native. The World of Ice and Fire native, he is nowhere near that good. Gotta get him a proper sidearm though, and then a light shield. Oh, that's light armor. I thought that was like a medium or heavy. Right on. We'll get him kitted up. I could try to seduce him, but I don't think our hero rolls that way. Maybe in the future. Hard to say. The Gaming Brit says, for trade, I used to get furs from King's Land. You used to get furs from King's Landing. No. You probably mean you got furs from up north. That's where you want to buy furs and sell them in like King's Landing. For King's Landing around there and sold them in the north from Mass. Yeah, you got that backwards. You bought fur from the north and then sold it down in the Westerlands. It's like 5k. Yeah, that's the best money you can make. Like even in the middle game, you know, sometimes you want to do a couple trade runs to help you get your foundation going for your kingdom or empire. For a sailor, he's pretty effing stacked armor-wise. Now, it looks stacked, but it's light armor. It's only at 2211. It's not very good. But he looks stacked. That armor's not a native. That's a rework thing. I've also got textures and everything turned down to help with the memory crash. I could probably turn it up because I think reworked seemed to crash less than like 7.11 and 7.12, but alright, we need to get renowned. I need to start winning tournaments, but those Raven Tree Archers are rough. Alright, I need more charisma if that's ever going to be a thing. Let's go ahead and wait till morning, get some morale. Alright, we failed to help the peasants, but that's the way of the world. You know, with the lower graphics, the world map actually looks better, because if you max out the graphics on this, he changed a lot of the models of the fiefs. And it's cool, but there was like a glitch, so there's a bunch of like weird janky like cube textures that aren't supposed to be there. I'd turn on my graphics, but it'd probably crash the game. A lot of times this mod will crash if you try to go from like minimum to... Can I take you on? Is that 5 brigands, 11 thieves? That would be a gamble. But it'd be fun though, wouldn't it? I always do silly things like this. Get over here, you. Oh, you'll have your pay, and I'll have my fun. Hopefully. We'll have to see what happens. Man, I love this song. Alright, did I put you on my bodyguards? No, I did not. He's an infantry, isn't he? Where did I put you? Oh, I put you in archers. You follow me. I gotta set up my, are you gonna follow me, bud? Or not? Alright, there we go. Alright, everybody else hang out there-ish. This is one of those mods where people get, well, that's a warband thing. The AI gets stuck and then they dismount for some reason. It's quite annoying. Alright, we gotta take out their archers first. Let's see if the bandit leaders spawn with the strongbow or not. Oh, I forgot I am not a maxed out archer right now. It doesn't look like he has a strongbow. No, Zondo, come over here. I have to micromanage him. Got him a little bit. Ooh, I am getting tired. I'm not used to this bow either. I'm used to like the crappy bows. They have a way different shot speed. This one's got a way better shot speed. I just gotta get used to it. Alright, where are we at here? How's Zondo doing? Alright, Zondo is using advanced horse archer AI. That is good. Most time companions do not do that. Even if you put them in a like horse archer or whatever. I wonder if that's because I put them in archer and not horse archer. I'll have to test that out. Because I love me some advanced horse archer AI. As long as you took out the leader, you should be alright. Yeah. And he didn't spawn with the bow. That was pretty good. These bandits can be pretty gnarly, though. Or brigands, I should say. Oh, no. Yep, see, that's what happens. Made a mistake. Alright, we still defeated them, though. That's good. That was lucky. I lost a lot of renown there. That's one thing that's rough about a World of Ice and Fire is when you retreat, you lose a ton of renown. Like, I've had, like, rough goes where I'll have, like, 500 renown and just start getting my ass kicked and go all the way down to, like, 200 something renown. Quite painful. The one group that does give you a lot of loot are thieves, but they also have the worst loot in the game. And it's always a roll of the dice to loot as well. Alright, let's get rid of the thieves. I think I want to recruit that bandit leader, to be honest with you. He's a pretty good trooper. As long as he spawns with a bow. I mean, he's okay as a two-hander, but he's way better with that strong bow. Alright, so this is the new... Alright, so these guys got heavy... I think every faction's got a heavy knight now. Let's turn you into a conscript. I love that their tier 2 has like a pole arm with a bow. That's so cool. Because that's what you would have, you know, back in the day IRL. You know, a guy would have like this pole arm and, you know, even a... Like archers, you know, they still carried like spears and stuff. And shields and everything else. Those shield, sword, spears can be pretty gnarly. Oh, yeah. They get a bonus when you're on horseback, too, to damage. So when you get hit by them. And I wasn't expecting him to aggress me quite like that. That's okay. Alright. Let's give ourselves a power draw of 5. Boom. Let's start getting our two-hander up. Get ready for dawn. Let's go to this. Go to... No, What is that, camp? I think it's camp. All right, he wants to join us. Nice. All right, we lose a little bit of morale. You can go from 100 morale to 0 morale if you recruit a bunch of prisoners all at once. It's kind of hilarious. All right, we'll keep him in infantry because he'll spawn without his bow. Let's turn you into a bodyguard. Perfect. It was the feudal lord's responsibility to raise troops. Spears, yeah, spears were great weapons and they were cheap. But yeah, the lord would raise the levies or whatever. But I'm saying, like, even if you were like a peasant or a serf, because the majority of armies in medieval times were made up of peasants, serfs, that kind of thing. Well, depending on what time you were in, right? But still, the majority of the army wasn't like knights in armor, heavy armor. Kind of just depends on what area you want to talk about. Like, that's why I have the Maltese cross on my guy. It's like, I was raised Christian, but I'm not a Christian. I guess I'm culturally a Christian. But it's mainly because that's what got me into history. Was I got this like picture book when I was a little kid. Like, I had to be like 5 or something. It had knights in it. And some of the knights they had were Crusader knights, like Hospitallers and stuff. So, because even now I like, crosses, crucifixes and stuff. And that was like my first major like history lesson, was that book of knights. And then I read like Sherlock Holmes when I was a little older and got into 19th century stuff. But I like stories, and that's why I like history so much. It's like real life stories. Alright, let's give some people some hats. Someone needs a hat. Little Christmas elf hat. Never hurt anybody. Alright, let's hook you up. And I think Zondo's got a better hat than that. Yeah, that's a pretty good hat, probably. What is that, 25? Ooh, that's a light. Ooh, that's actually probably the better. Yeah, it's better. I don't like stealing my companion stuff, though. It's kind of rude. What captain would take his man's equipment that he showed up with? Not on my watch. But yeah, once I get a better RAM, I'll start streaming Warband. Oh, you streamed Warband. Right on, man. Well, here, I'll hit you a follow. Let me shout you out. Yeah, I love shouting out other Warbanders, man. There you go. I'm going follow you now so I don't forget. Why can't I follow you? Oh, I gotta hit that thing, right? Yeah, there we go. Boom, yeah, boom. Hey, thank you for that follow. The Grumpy Nerd, first of their name. Hey, welcome. How you doing, Grumpy? Alright, we took care of that action. Hospitallers, Templars, love them. Yeah. Yeah, Hospitallers and Templars were my first love in history. And then, it just went from there. Have you watched Nightfall? Yeah, I watched Nightfall. Kind of hurt my feelings how bad it was. I mean, I still watched it, but it was like they basically made a soap opera, which, what are you gonna do? The only reason I really watched the second season was because of Mark Hamill, who did a great job, but I wish Nightfall was better. I don't even think I watched. Did they make a third season of that? I don't even think I finished the second season, but I like some things about the show. Ooh, I really want Guy. I've got 13779. Nah, we'll hold off on Guy. I need to get a Enterprise 1701. The Game Bread says, I've already streamed. Yeah, same here. I used to just stream Warband or Mountain Blade because I played a lot of, like, I've pretty much played all of my Bannerlord on stream, and I've got like 900 hours. I think total I've streamed between 1,000 and 1,200 hours, and since like, I think the first time I streamed was like early 2019, but I've taken long time off. Like my channel was growing a lot, and then I just didn't stream for like 6 months. And then when Bannerlord came out, I streamed a lot. Then the channel started growing again. And then again, I took months off. That's why you'll see somebody with, you know, like 20,000, or not 20,000, we'll say like 10,000 followers, but, you know, they're still a small stream, and it's because they take a lot of time off. Oh, anytime, but I don't think so. I'm a history buff, love medieval. Yeah, same. I might start doing some Total War. Yeah, I haven't played Total War since the first Rome. And I just bought Total Rome 2 during the summer sale. But that was the main thing I wanted a PC for back in the day, were RTSs. But I just don't play RTSs anymore. Like Crusader Kings. I don't play Crusader Kings. And all of my Mountain Blade buddies are like, dude, you got to play Crusader Kings. It's great. Because it's all about role play and story, and it's sandbox and all that. But, you know, it's just like, you know, I love Twitch combat. Yeah, I love grabbing my long glaive and cleaving the enemies of the realm, you know, or heavy armor with my war hammer, and I get to RP as a righteous, holy warrior of God, sending the heretics to hell. We got Captain Nemo in chat. Hell, Captain Nemo, how's it going, buddy? What's up? Playing some Mountain Blade. I've been up a long time. I've been streaming on an alt channel that I started for like other kind of stuff. Like on my alt channel, I don't use my camera, you know, and I'm not, usually don't have as much energy. But I just started doing that, I think, yesterday. Played some State of Decay 2 on it. Got 5 followers. It's respectable for a brand new channel. What about you, Captain Nemo? What are you up to? You playing Warband? Thrones of Britannia is fun. I think I tried to watch that one. Is that the one with the girl who's like a magic user or something? Or no, that was something else. Thrones of Britannia. Oh no, that's a Total War thing. Gotcha. I thought you were talking about a Netflix TV show. I think that was called Britannia. Let's see here. Netflix. Yeah, always throw out, because I'm always looking for something to watch. The new Suicide Squad was pretty good if you like, you know, like a funny comic book movie that is very dark. Like, think Deadpool, you know, but different. And when I say that, I don't mean like story or anything, but I mean like comic booky, you know, and humor, dark humor. Yeah, the TV show was just called Britannia. Came out in 2017. Nice. Prophecy of Pendor. Wait, pop me the new channel link. Oh, yeah, just, you know, sometimes, because, you know, in real life, I'm kind of like up and down with energy for, you know, reasons. So if you watch that one, I'll probably be playing like a, you know, the State of Decay 2 or something random. What the hell's it called? Oh, yeah, Volatile Victory. Wait a minute, I guess I can shout him out, right? He's my alternate personality. What's that? Volatile Victory. I know I'm getting tired when I can't type. All right, let's do that. Boom. There you go. Because I was thinking about streaming to YouTube, and I'll do it either on my Master Raw YouTube or that one. I actually did a live stream. Yeah, I forgot about that. I tested it for about an hour. Nobody watched, you know, because it's a brand new YouTube channel, but that's fine. I was wanting to test out streaming on YouTube. Because you can get better quality on YouTube, but Twitch has way better tools. But YouTube's got better video quality. Hey, I got... Ooh, that means I got a follower when I stopped streaming. Because I had 5 followers when I quit streaming. But yeah, I actually had some really good streams on Volatile Victory. Yesterday was a really fun stream. I was playing with a buddy. Had a good time. And that State of Decay 2 game, man, that thing is hardcore. And I'm playing on hardcore. Losing companions left and right. I really like this song that's playing right now, but I don't like that its volume is so low. I need to go in there and readjust its volume. Hey, the wild hares are still alive. They're always dead by now. These guys usually die in like day 5. These guys are in the books too, these wild hares. They're basically young. They're like rich northerner kids that were kind of, I guess, too young to go to war, but they still wanted to protect the realm, so they kind of created a gang. Alright, how much do you guys cost? Oh, I can kill them. I can call them a naughty word. Alright, I'd like to hire your... Oh, very expensive. Think quite highly of yourself, sir. No thanks. I couldn't remember. I think there's more of them. Usually when I find them, they have less than 50. It's actually rare to find them. They pretty much patrol this whole area, and they get killed pretty early on by Westerlands or Iron Islanders. All right, how much do I have here? All right, I think I can do that at White Harbor. I don't think I need to go to Winterfell. Oop, apologies. Hey, thank you for that. Man, I'm getting all types of follows. This is exciting. I mean, this is the game that I started streaming with Warband, of course, and I pretty much only streamed Warband until Bannerlord came out, and then I streamed Bannerlord and Warband. So it's nice to get all these follows, man. It's glorious. Hello, Kamiko? Kamiko-san. We'll go with that, unless you correct me. Thank you for that follow, Kamiko-san. Much appreciated. First of their day. Oh, the Gaming Brit plays State of Decay 2. Yeah, we can play together, even on the Xbox. I can play with you. Yeah, it's a great game, man. I'm doing a lethal zone. I haven't beat it yet. I've failed 2 lethal zones. I've had wipes. I had a wipe on stream too on Master Raw. I think I highlighted that. Not sure. I try to upload cool stuff to YouTube because on Twitch it deletes after like 60 days or something like that. What's going on here? All right, I'm going to do something here. I see Tywin, and in the dark, we want to help him out because we have a quest for him. So we're going to help him. Ooh, hello. All right, cool. So I don't have to attack the caravan because I don't like attacking caravans. So I had to pay him 1,960 silver stags to make peace, and now I can do the quest. We're going to say, my lord, I have some sensitive news to bring to your attention. He says, continue. We say, we captured a passing raven. The letter it carried bared the seal of the king's hand. And we hand the letter over. All right, so that's the one that Ned Stark wrote to Stannis. And then we got a +6 relation, 1,500 silver stags. You can do the same thing with Stannis, but Stannis doesn't give you any money. Yeah, because Stannis. He's like, well, of course you delivered to me the letter. That was the appropriate thing to do. Alright, so now we're on good terms with good old Tywin. But what he doesn't know is he made an enemy when his men attacked us. Now, we don't blame him for the men attacking us. Unless we find out that he ordered them to do that. Because I think Jaime was the one that caused that issue, right? Well, Jaime and Cersei, I should say. 56 thieves, huh? I can take out 56 thieves, I think. Well, we're about to find out. I'll have to get it updated, I think. But yeah, I can probably help. Yeah, for sure, man. Have you ever beat Lethal Zone before? Get a highlight channel or something. Oh, YouTube? Yeah, I have a YouTube channel for highlights. And then I'll upload like full streams just to like if I feel like I want a full stream on, forever, as kind of like my digital diary, I'll upload that to YouTube, on Master Raw. And then, Volatile Victory, I've uploaded a few things on him. But Volatile Victory is just going to be like my alt channel that I stream when I don't feel like using a camera and I'm on like a down cycle. Might not have as much energy as I would like. Are you going to stream Persistent Lord of the Rings ever? I was going to stream it today, actually, but my character was deleted. Or it's got deleted twice now. So I played it like a week ago. and my character was deleted. So then I grinded like 50,000, money. Or no, I grinded more. I grinded 80,000. I was just, because I used to be a Noldor, because I grinded like 500,000 to get Noldor. And then that got deleted. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just go be a ranger, a Dundarian ranger. So I grinded up the money for that, and now you need relations. So I needed the 70,000 gold pieces and some kind of relations. And so I started doing that, and then the game started crashing on me. And then I loaded it up today, and that 70,000 or 80,000 got deleted. Because I was like I was like the peasant that could fight, whatever that class was called. It cost like 9,000 gold. I was using him to like mine and do stuff, and then I was just going, anyway. But the problem with Persistent Lord of the Rings for me is it's got an extremely high ping. It's like 130 to 150. So combat is not as fun as it should be. And then the deleting of my character is just, I would love to play. I love the idea of Persistent Lord of the Rings. But the crashing, the high ping, and all that. But man, I recommend it. If you live in Europe or you don't mind a high ping, give Persistent Lord of the Ring a shot. It's great. I've done a Nightmare Zone, super difficult. Yeah, I just beat my first Nightmare because I went directly from Dread Zone to Lethal, and probably shouldn't have done that. I played Persistent Kingdoms once, joined a faction as an archer. Yeah, I think Persistent Lord of the Rings is like Persistent Kingdoms or whatever it was called, but Lord of the Rings. So it's really good if you're a Lord of the Rings guy, a warband guy. I can show it to you guys. I don't mind loading it up. I don't feel like I want to grind all that stuff all over again. And you got to grind two things now. You got to grind money and relations with a faction. All right, let's go ahead and take the field. But I do like what Kale has done with Persistent Lord of the Rings. And now he's got like higher tier stuff. But yeah, I played it with like MS Warlord and Ellendeer. I was playing with all those cats when the official patch came out, however long ago that was. That's probably where you know me from, right? You probably watched our channel when I was playing that, because I played it for like a week on stream, I believe. Man, I do miss my Noldor, though. That was a fun thing to be, even though my arrows never registered. I don't get much renown for these guys, but I need to get headshots to help with my proficiencies. Oh, I'm stuck. Gonna die. Alright, let's charge those guys in and see if they can help me out. Don't want to get my ass kicked by thieves. That'd be embarrassing. I start feeling good when my archer gets about 300. That's when I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Oh, that's not good. Sneaky beaky. Luckily, he didn't poke me. If he poked me with piercing damage, he probably would have one-shot my horse or me. Alright, how we doing over here? Ooh, these guys are all over the place. How many's left? 25. I've got 23 arrows. Alright, so my people didn't help me out at all. That happens. I can't waste arrows here. It also throws me off when I play Bannerlord, because I play Bannerlord completely in third person because the crosshair gets adjusted for third person, but the crosshair doesn't adjust in Warband, so that's why I always go first person. Alright, I gotta herd these guys. These guys are all spread out over creation. The hell is that? Stupid rock's gonna get me killed. That'd be embarrassing. This is a bad map for what I'm doing here. I mean, it's not the worst map, but it's not the best. Alright, 3 arrows left. Who wants it? Selling them cheap. Ah. I finally got my Razer mouse from the warranty. It took like 12 emails and I had to make a video. I should probably hook that Razer mouse up. Because I do like this CyberPower mouse, but they sent me a used one and then they sent me a new one. But we'll do it later. Don't feel like setting up a new mouse right now. But as you can see there, these guys drop they're like the only party that actually drops loot at a respectable amount. I might give it a look-see. Yeah, check out Persistent Lord of the Rings, man. In fact, that's the one that I have here, right? Yeah, if you do this mod, that's Persistent Lord of the Rings. Oh, here, I'll show it to you guys right now if you want. Save and exit. Because you definitely want to join their Discord, and you want to kind of learn. Well, you've played Persistent Kingdom, so you'll know more than, you know, somebody who's never played Persistent. Like, I didn't know. I never played Persistent until that Lord of the Rings. All right, so PL. Yeah, I think if I would probably regrind my class again if, you know, the ping wasn't as high as it is. Because the servers are in Germany, you know, so if you live anywhere near there, you'll get a really good ping. What about you, Kamiko-san? What's your class in Persistent Lord of the Rings? Oh, let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. You just followed tonight, so you must... Or you probably are watching me on another account or something. Apologies, I usually try to mute that kind of stuff. All right, we've got 7 updates on ModDB. Perisno's got a new article. In the Name of Jerusalem 2's got a new thing. And World of Ice and Fire's got Type 5 updated stuff. Oh, wow, 1257 Dark Ages. If you're a big fan of 1257, one of my favorite warband devs, Zed Paulo, he did his own 1257 called Dark Ages. He got permission and everything. But check that out, 1257 Dark Ages, man. So he's got a new patch for that. We'll definitely check that out for sure. I played a crap ton of 1257 when I was new to Mount & Blade. That was the longest campaign I ever did, because that's the biggest map in all of Warband is 1257. And I wanted to conquer the whole map, but I got about 75-80%, started going insane because it was just so much grinding. And the map is massive. Definitely check that bad boy out. Zed Paolo, man, like he did the Sparta mod. He also did Renaissance. And taking his, you know, the way he does mods and then mixing it with 1257, it's a good combo. All right, let me go ahead and change the stream title. All right, now we are playing. Let's just call it Lord of the Rings MMO 4 Warband. Persistent Lord of the Rings. There we go. Boom, boom, and boom. Done. Alright, time for a Warband mod review stream. Oh yeah, I could do that, man. Like, if I know that most people in chat are into Warband, I used to do that. Like, I used to go to, like, ModDB and go over all the patches of the different mods that I love. Alright, let's play. Alright, Master All here has been deleted, which is very sad. So most times you want to start in the Shire, which is where the hobbits live. That's where you can farm up some money. Doesn't take too long to farm up money for basic stuff. I think what's going to take a while now is that reputation thing. I don't know how to do that. I mean, you do it through quests, but, you know, what are you going to do? Alright, so it looks like it deleted my money, but it didn't delete my class. So I'm still like a, I'm basically like a peasant that can fight a little bit. But I have no money, so I can't even buy the, I can't even buy like a pick to make money. Because you're supposed to spawn in with a couple thousand gold. And I had... Oh, you know what? I take that back. I might have put all my gold in a bank now that I'm thinking about it. Because there's a bank in Bree now. Here, let me do that. Let me run over to Bree and see if my gold's in bank. Because the way that these persistent, you have to really remember like what server you logged off on, or else you'll delete your character. That's why you want to join the Discord if you play this and kind of learn how to travel and play a little bit and watch a tutorial. Because you can't just jump to any server. Like the way that this works is every server is like a town or a castle or anything like that. And you can't just like fast travel. You have to go to these signposts, click on them, and then it kicks you off the server. And then you have to join the server that's next to it. So there's a out-of-game map that you have to go by, which you'll definitely want to download and have as like your background wallpaper or something. And then that's how you get around. And you also will have to learn all the different scenes and where the signposts are and where they lead to. Because the signposts don't have the name of the server it takes you to, which is kind of a shame. But that'd be a lot of assets, because then that'd be like dozens of, you know, unique assets he would have to add to it. And this is already a massive mod and will crash. So doesn't matter how good your PC, like I got a brand new PC, you know, and it'll still crash if I don't lower the settings. By the way, if you could roll me in the Discord when you have, oh, for sure, brother, for sure. You are going to be a sergeant at arms. In PK, I managed to save up like 100K. That's respectable. Like the class that I was a Noldor. It cost like 285K, but I had to grind 500K because the game kept crashing and deleting money. So that took a long time. And then I got the Noldor. But when I went back to this, I don't know, like a month ago, the Noldor was deleted. Or no, it wasn't a month ago. It was whenever the newest patch came out. That's very sad. All right, so let me look at my map. So we were in server 15, so now we headed to server 14. Here, I'll show you the map. Where here? Can I link this map to you? I don't think so, right? I'd have to find it on Discord. Well, here, I'll link the map on my Discord. My bad. And then I'll go ahead and give you a roll as well. All right, let's go to, you are Rees, right? All right, so we're going to make you a sergeant at arms. Glory be, thanks for joining. And now we're going to link this map to Tavern. All right, there you go. All right, this is Persistent Lord of the Rings map. And that's how you learn how to travel around, which is pretty nifty. You were an archer in Persistent Kingdoms. I did a bunch of mine runs. It was hard because people like to rob the miners. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to do that in Persistent Lord. I mean, you can do it, but then you'll get banned, I believe. I mean, the goal is to get enough people playing the mod to where you can have like bad guys and good guys, you know, faction-wise. But I mean, at the most, I've only seen like 20 people on. And it's because of, you know, like a lot of guys were American, so they had the high ping. So I wouldn't want a PvP on this because I love PvP, but on this, I don't like warband PvP that much. But in this, it would be fun. But with a high ping, I don't know about that. Like right now, I've got 147 ping. Like even like PvE is kind of difficult. All right, so now we're in Bree. This was in the movies, of course. The other thing that I wish this mod would do is allow you to have a bigger inventory when you're traveling. Like, you need to have saddlebags that travel with you. Because as it stands, you can only basically hold like 4 things. Like, you can tell that I have a high ping. Like, you see I'm kind of rubber banding when I'm moving here. Yeah, 148. And but the mod was so cool that I still played it like this. Oh, somebody's dropping shields. Let's grab a shield. Gondor shield. Hell yeah. I always check these too, because sometimes people will leave like bread or something for you, which is kind of nice. Because you always want to have a full belly. It helps you heal if you don't have that much damage. And if you're doing like labor, you know, like mining or logging, you're more efficient at it. In ours, you had to change your class to a serf to farm. Right, same here. And then people from other factions go high tier classes, get full armor, and rob the serfs. Right. Which is cool if you've got a healthy player population. But this one, the way that this mod's been, it's been kind of like doing like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, because the developers would, you know, have like events where they take you around and show you cool stuff. So like Kale would be basically Gandalf, you know, and he would have a very powerful character, and he would take us all around and we'd have adventures. That went on for about a week. It was fun. Like, I think I would still play this, but I just don't know if I want to grind up all the class stuff again. Because now it's even, I mean, it was grindy before, but now it's going to be twice as grindy. Because I don't even know, like, good quests. Because all the quests that I was doing was only giving me, like, 1 relation. So I'd have to do that quest 80-something times just to be a tier 4 ranger, which isn't very good. It's not bad, but it's not very good. I was a tier 5 archer, 2-handed sword guy called a Noldor. So that would be 285,000 gold I'd have to grind up again. And then I'd have to grind up like hundreds of relations with like very grindy relationship gains. All right, well, here's the Prancing Pony. If you got some money, you can go in there and have a drink. That'd be fun. That guy gives a quest. He's also got notice boards that you can pay for and read. I don't have any money. Hopefully this woman has money for me. Yeah, all right. So it just deleted all my gold for whatever reason. All right. So like I don't even know how I could make money right now, because if you can't even buy tools, I guess I could sell my or no, I can't even sell this shield, I don't think. Well, I could go down to Gondor and sell the shield maybe. But I will not be doing that. I'd have to go sweet talk like Ellender to drop me like enough money to buy a pickaxe or something. Because you also spend a lot of money on horses because your horses run away. That's no fun. Well, here, what do we want to do? Traveling's also extremely slow, and it's even more slow on foot like I am. See, I wanted to be one of these guys. I grinded enough gold for it, but I also needed relations. Yeah, I don't know why you keep losing your gold. Yeah, I don't know either. But this is a cool enough mod to where I could have dealt with like 2 of any of those 5 issues, but all of those issues into one, it just kind of, you know how it is. Like if something's already super grindy and then you get like crashes and things that, you know, you move 2 steps forward, you know, 1.5 steps back. Yeah, it's kind of disheartening. These are what I use to go mining with. It would almost be better if I could just delete this character. I guess I could delete this character. That's what I could do, I guess. So what I'll do is I'll just delete this class by jumping servers, and then I can spawn in as a fresh one. So this is the capital of you know, Gondor. Minas Tirith is server 1. We had like 100 people on quite regularly on a single map. Made being in a caravan with guards vital. Right on. I think that was the most popular, you know, MMO mod for Warband, right? The Persistent Kingdoms. The hand carts. Yeah. Yep. Oh, wow. Just got all my money back. Check that out. Did I log off here? Maybe it wasn't a bug. Maybe I logged off here for some reason. I don't remember. I probably did, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, take it back. It didn't delete my... It did delete my Noldor, though. That wasn't me. All right, so we've got 73,000. So that's enough to be a Dungeon Ranger, but I don't have the relations for it. I also tried to be a medic, but the only cool thing about being a medic is to do dungeons, and nobody was playing, so... Can't heal if there's nobody there to heal. This guy gives you a quest for something. He says, greetings, if you're looking for a job, let me know. Job. Yes. He wants me to... There's a vicious renegade stalking inside the city somewhere. He would probably kick my ass. I don't remember which NPC that was. These guys will ask you to go, like, you know, kill bad guys. There's a guy over here I can pick a fight. Oop. I might be crashing. Nah, we're good. I can pick a fight with the guy over here, but I think he'll kick my butt. I don't have a shield. What does Jonas want to do? Job. Alright, something about a troll. Alright, so a troll stole his meat. Alright, so he wants me to go to a cave or something. Probably wants me to go to the troll cave, kill the troll, and bring him back something. Alright, what do we have here? That is a healer. Cannot talk to the healer. So I think what you can do here is, if you're a doctor or a surgeon, you can make these poultices, and then you can come over here and sell them for 1,200. So that would be good money. But being a doctor is not really fun if you're playing solo. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, this isn't really designed for solo play. I think I can try to fight one of you guys, right? Alright, I think he wants to fight me now, right? Oh, that's a bug. Go away, please. What the? Kick my ass. But you can see that the ping is, like, completely destroying me here. Luckily, this guy's trying to beat me with his bottle of booze. My weapon's not swinging, and sometimes it gets hitchy. He broke his bottle of booze on my head. Hey, we got him. Something happened there. I can't read that color. Alright, he says, mind your business. We intimidated him. Master all did away with hater, and it says error. Alright, that was just an error code, so I don't think that did anything. See how my sword, like, I'm not holding my mouse button right there. It's just kind of stuck there. But, yeah, give it a try. A lot of love and care went into this mod. Sometimes buying things can get a little buggy. Oh, you also can't buy anything if you've got something in your hand. Forgot about that. Alright, we're no longer a lowly foot peasant. We are a horsebound peasant. I'm actually not a peasant. I'm some kind of like a professional worker of some kind. I remember we had a surgeon who would just go AFK with an auto click. You go in front of him and he'll... Yeah. By the way, do you play squad? Do I play squad? No. I don't really do the like action first-person shooters that much, or I didn't used to. I started playing a game called Splitgate. I played that for like a day or two. That was a lot of fun. It reminded me of old school like Halo or Quake. And it has a cool little mechanic where you can create portals. It's like a cross between, I don't know, Halo and that video game Portal that I never played. But I think I've got a couple acquaintances who play squad, possibly. Let's look at squad. Let's see here. Oh, don't do that. I hate it when it does that. All right, let's go ahead and quit this. All right, let's go to the old YouTube. All right, squad. Looks like I do play Hell Let Loose. That's a hardcore first-person shooter for World War II. I play that because my I got 2 family members that play it, so I'll play it with them. All right, let's check out 2021 review. Let's do that.
So, you're looking for a new realistic shooter to play in 2021 and you've come across Squad, but you need to know if this game is worth playing. Well, my name is Pterodactyl and I hope this video will let you know.
Squad is a team-based
Like
first-person
this video,
shooter, has
give it a
logistics and
like
stuff.
and subscribe.
Hell Let Loose is
Come on.
Squad, but yeah, I play
Squad
Hell Let
is
Loose.
a large-scale combined arms. So
Do you have to
infantry,
run as much
tanks,
in
and
this
air,
as you do Hell Let Loose?
multiplayer first-person shooter. You play on huge maps.
I haven't played a
with
ton of
up to
Hell Let Loose.
100 players, and the game features a total of
I'm
7
like a level
factions,
20
so
something,
there's a big
and
range
usually
of
I'm like a
weapons
medic.
and vehicles to
I was
choose
on it with my brother the other day,
the
and we
game has
were.
been in early access since 2015.
I was learning how to do the
and
tank.
It actually came out of early access in September 2020.
I got pretty good with the
team
tank.
behind it originally developed the popular and awesome Battlefield 2
But I
mod
think Hell Let
Project
Loose. I want to
Reality.
just get good at being like a squad
So,
leader.
Squad is a realistic tactical shooter. It has a total of 7 game modes to choose from.
Now let me mute the Lord of the Rings music here. I love this music, but we're watching a trailer here.
Advanced Secure, which is more of a traditional conquest mode, but control points need to be captured in a certain order. Skirmish, which is
The
a
graphics
small-scale
aren't
version of
quite like-
Advanced
yeah.
Secure.
I would probably
There's
enjoy this
Random
more than Hell Let
Advanced
Loose, to be
Secure,
honest with you.
which is the same as
But
Advanced Secure, but
I
the
don't know.
control points are random.
Because Hell Let Loose,
Invasion,
you'll spend a
which
long
is
time
an
running,
attack
and then you'll
versus
get like
defense
artillery
version
or something.
of
But that's just
ANS.
also because I'm a noob.
Destruction, where one team must locate and destroy some
You can do
caches.
lots of running, but there are
Surgency, which
vehicles
is
right on.
similar to Destruction, but the caches are in
We've
really
got
random spots
real
and territory control, where the
snarly
map is
pig
divided
in
into
chat.
pieces
Hail to
and
you,
you
real
must
snarly
control
pig.
95%
I'll call
of
you
them to
Snarls
win.
for short. How you doing,
So,
bud?
How does it play? Well, the
What are you
movement
playing
is
nowadays?
quite
Anything
weighty.
good?
You definitely feel like a physical thing.
Says I'm
in the
still here.
game being moved around
That's good to know.
instead of just a gun.
I'm still
or a
here
floating
too.
Camera.
We're all still here. Let's be here
You
together.
can do everything you'd expect to be able to. You know, you can run, you can sprint, lean, crouch, prone, and vault. The vaulting here is better than in other games.
He has a
It's not just
MC Pig
test high walls you
profile
can
picture.
climb
MC
over. You
Pig.
can actually reach up above you and pull yourself up, which is very nice.
Oh, Minecraft.
However,
Gotcha.
your stamina bar
I played
drains
Minecraft for a couple
very
months with my
quickly,
nephew when he was
and
little, back in
having
like
low
2010 on the
stamina
Xbox.
affects your ADS way.
Minecraft
so
is cool,
make sure you keep
but
an
I
eye
haven't
on
played it
during
in
combat.
10
Even when your
years.
stamina is full, your weapon will still have quite a bit of sway, so it makes the aiming feel
That is cool.
like a bit inaccurate or floaty.
Great name.
I don't have that much
Great
experience when
name,
it comes
brother.
to the vehicles, as I mainly play infantry.
Minecraft,
in
yeah,
combined
yeah, I
arms
gotcha.
games, so I can't really say anything.
There's so
about
many
the
video
vehicles in
games, and then
Squad.
people will talk about a
And
game
Squad
with
does
an
feature
initialism
very
or
large
a.
maps, some of the
It's like
biggest
WoW.
I've ever
People
played on.
will say
This means
WoW,
that
and I'm
when
thinking
you're
they mean World of
traveling
Warcraft,
from
but they
one
mean World of
control point to
Warships.
the other,
It's
sometimes
like if
it
you're
can
talking about
take
World of
quite a bit
Warships, you're gonna have to say World of
especially
Warships,
if
because
you
if
do
you
not
just
have a
type in
vehicle.
WoW,
To me,
most of
it
us are gonna
feels like
think
these maps have been
World
built
of
for
Warcraft.
more than 100 players, as the battles, when they do kick off, feel more like small skirmishes instead of a big battle.
This guy's probably got his
Squad
graphics set to
uses
minimum
a ticket
because it helps you
system
see bad guys
to
easier.
control spawns.
The one thing I don't like about
Similar to Battlefield.
well, I like it because it's
If you
historically
die,
accurate,
then
but the
your
map
team
on Hell Let
loses a
Loose,
ticket. You also start losing tickets.
I'd
if
have to
you
play like
lose
a
the majority
dozen
of
more
control
hours
points.
to get used to
If
that
you run
map
out of tickets,
because it's like a
then you
World War
lose the
II
game.
style map.
When you die, you go into like a down state, and you can wait for a revive.
But yeah, if you get squad, I'd
The
definitely play with
bleed out
you.
time
Right
can
on.
be over 3 minutes.
How much is it? Is it like a
and
$40
you feel
game,
like
or
you
is it
wanna
like a
stay
$60
down
game?
waiting for a revive, since any player with a bandage can revive.
Because I'm allergic
But
to paying full
you
price for
can
games. I gotta get them on sale.
Wait for a huge amount of time for a revive, and then you eventually have to give up.
Like
just
Hell
to
Let
get
Loose, I
your
didn't even buy that. My
tickets,
nephew
since,
bought it for
you
me
know, your team
because he wanted
around
me
you
to
could
play
have
with
all
him.
died,
I bought
or
in
you
games too.
waited too
Like I
long
bought him
and you
Bannerlord.
bled out.
I think he played Bannerlord
Then
for
you're
5
gonna
minutes.
need to spawn, and dependent on which type of place you spawn on,
Also, this
Remember
game is
waiting
intensive.
up
Yeah,
to another
hardcore
80
first-person shooters
seconds.
are intense, man.
Then once you've spawned in, you need to head back to the battle, which
$30,
could be a
$40
long
right
run
on.
depending on how far away your spawn is.
All right, that's enough of that. I got the idea. Hell Let Loose, but modern. We'll have to check that out. Got some notifications here. What do we have here? MS Warlord has replied to a comment. He's a really cool streamer, MS Warlord. He streams all types of stuff. He's streaming Sims? Is that what that is? I don't think I've ever played a Sims game. Wow, that character does look like him, though. Did a good job with that. I already like this video. MS Warlord, he has MS, a disease, and he used to stream Warband, but his health kind of hinders him. Check him out. I'll shout out his Twitch channel here. But if you're into Warband, he plays Warband. I think he's been doing YouTube videos, though. I don't know if he's been streaming live on Twitch recently. But he's a nice cat. Big history guy. Like, he lives right on, like, the Gettysburg battlefield from the American Civil War. And he used to be a like, park ranger there or something, and he would do tours before he got ill. But he's a nice guy. And he played a lot of Persistent Lord of the Rings with us as well. All right, where am I at here? And he's a nice guy. All right, let's switch over to that for a second. Why is my camera not working? Oh, I know why. Oh, please, I will fix this, hopefully. Copy that. Paste that. It should be working. Interesting. Let's figure this out. Video capture device. Why aren't you working? There we go. Let's try that. Is that going to work now? Boom. Nailed it. Got to mess with all my filters. Like on the 16:9, you can see my bedroom. Like, there's my clean clothes right there. There's my Darth Vader stuffed toy. That's Boba Fett. That's a painting that my brother bought me for Christmas. And then there's my bed that I never make. I'll have to nerd that up if I'm going to go with this camera. Because usually I go with, the portrait that you saw on live. This one. That's usually the camera. Wait, why is that broken now? What's going on here? It must be because I have two different configurations for the camera and it's messing it up. That's probably what's going on there. This is the streaming technical portion of the stream. I don't know why that's broken. It was working before. Whatever. We'll worry about that later. All right, let's get rid of that. Do that. Chat should be popping up on that square to the right. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. I popped him and follow. Hey, man, thanks for that. He's a cool cat, man. It's just like some days he doesn't talk, if he's not feeling well. Like, he'll be streaming, but he won't talk. So just know, but when he's, like, feeling okay, he's he's always a nice guy. But some days, like, when it comes to, like, stream interaction, it's ups and downs. One sec, I got something for you. Give me a minute. You don't have to give me anything, man. But it's always appreciated. It was always hard for me, like, once I got, like, affiliate and people were able to donate stuff. It's like, because in real life, I'm one of those guys. I much prefer to be Santa Claus than to be the gift taker. But hell, man, when like the first person who like subbed to me, man, I got teary eyed a little bit. I didn't quite get teary eyed, but makes you feel good. Because you guys know, man, like most of us are men, and men, we don't get compliments very often. Well, nowadays it's changing. It wasn't like it was when I was a little dude. Like nowadays, people are more in touch with that kind of stuff. Kind of like the first time somebody like told you your shirt looked good that wasn't like your grandmother. Like when a random girl tells you, hey, you're looking good today or something like that, man. You could live off that for 12 months. All right. What do we want to do, guys? Do we want to go back to Reworked, or do we want to try something out? Yeah, it's an amazing feeling when somebody subs like your first. Oh, for sure. Dude, it wasn't my first donation was Comrade Badgers. He gave me $5, which was glorious. And then there was a guy who came in, he followed me. I was playing a World of Ice and Fire, and then I went AFK, to get a drink and do bio. And when I came back, while I was AFK, he donated $118. I was like, holy shit. I think he was like a German engineer or something. M. Haas, that dude's a hero. He was a nice guy. Like, basically, he was on vacation, but he spent the whole vacation at home, and he just watched me stream a World of Ice and Fire for like 2 weeks. And I haven't seen him since. Nice guy, though. Let's see here. 12 months. Years, you mean. Years. Oh, yeah. Off a compliment like that. Yeah, I'm with you. All right, let's go to ModDB and check out the updates on Warband stuff. All right, let's do... What did I hotkey that? There we go. Boom. All right. All right, screen capture, portrait cam. Oh, I think I see what happened there. It did a stupid thing. All right, let me center that to screen. I should really do this off stream, but it's kind of fun to do it with you guys. Have somebody to talk to. Let's do that. Let's get a filters. All that's good. Yeah, we'll work on it some other time. All right, what do we got here? We got 7 updates. We've got Perisno's got an article. I think the dev is doing like a let's play or something like that. In the Name of Jerusalem is going to be a Bannerlord sequel to the Warband in the Name of Jerusalem. Check that out. It's a beefy mod and it's strenuous, but it's got like functional siege weapons and it's a really good Crusader mod. And you can start the game out as a Templar Knight. It's really cool. I did it on stream the other day or the other week or whatever it's been. That's a Fallout mod I always meant to play but never got around to playing, whatever that is. It's like a full conversion Fallout thing. All right, this is World of Ice and Fire. This will be the Bannerlord version of that. Or the update for this is... Oh, this is Produno. He's the dev for that. He's a World of Ice and Fire got voted like top 5 updated RPG mods, which is pretty cool. And then this one, if you like 1257 and Warband, check out Dark Ages. This is Zed. I already linked it in chat. But go ahead and try that. Do I have Dark Ages downloaded? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and download it again. All right, let's go to files. Let's go to... All right, so that's a patch. So I have to download the full module and then the patch probably. Let's do that. I don't use my ad block on this because I want to support them, but if you do that, make sure you mute it because these video ads are super loud. Normally, I just throw on an ad block with places like that, but ModDB, I've gotten a lot of use out of them, so I like to support them. And now let's do the patch. I'll do that off stream, I think. But it is a ton of fun. That's what I used to do with all my Crusader warbanding was with 1257. Because it takes place in the year 1257. But now if I do Crusade stuff, I go with like In the Name of Jerusalem. All right, we'll let that cook. All right, what else do we have here? All right, so we're finished with that one. Let's check out some new assets. What does he have here? I guess I'll have to unmute this. Oh wow, he's got a 20-minute video here. Nice. All right, so he's already got artworks. This is working. All right, so this is going to be Bannerlord, right? So the sequel to In the Name of Jerusalem is going to be Bannerlord, not Warband. Be aware of that. Yeah, this looks like hot garbage. Why does that look so bad? It must just be whatever video player this is. He might be running more than 1,000 battle size, because in Bannerlord, the max battle size is 1,000, which is really good. But mods, you know, they're gonna push the limitations of that, of course. Stream elements ain't liking me today. Yeah, stream elements can be quite proper pain. Hey, dude, what's your email? What is my email for that kind of stuff? Well, you can just PM me. Just PM me something on Discord. That's the best way to contact me through stream stuff. Because emails, I've got like a dozen emails for different things. Like every time I have to sign up for something, I usually make an email for it. So I know like who sold my information and who I get to get mad at. But Discord's my main form of communication with like, you know, real people. I'm even getting my family on Discord because I don't want them using like Facebook and stuff all the time. Alright, well, we're not going to watch all of this because the quality's a little poor, but you kind of get the idea. But these guys are going to be, you know, historically accurate. Another good one is 1066 for Bannerlord. Check that one out. Those guys are like massive history buffs. And I love the idea of playing 1066. You know, that's the year of the Battle of Hastings and everything. Yeah, that looks like a proper Frankish knight. That is an Araba Kurdish Faris. Nice. All right, that's enough of that. Oh, I'm trying to donate, but don't have a credit card. Oh, you can do... Well, you don't have to donate, but that is much appreciated. But, I don't... Like, I don't have, what do you call it? Whatever the thing that is to where, like, your emails can accept credit cards or what have you. I don't have any of that kind of stuff set up. Like, I haven't set my stream up to be, you know, financially whatever the flip-flop. like the little money that I've made on stream I've used to, like, upgrade stuff. And then, you know, like the microphone was streamed, the light. M. Haas bought me a monitor. Like the $118 donation I told you about, that basically is what I used to get a second monitor. But now I've bought another one. And then my old monitor I gave away. Like my old gaming PC I gave away to a family member. We're working out, man. But don't worry about it. You don't have to donate to me. But I appreciate... I love the fact that you're enjoying the stream enough to want to do it, though. That's what really matters. I gotta figure out what's going on with my damn camera. All right, let's go back to that. Also, the chat's not working, right? So, test. Yeah, the chat's not working on this for some... Oh, no, there it is. It popped up. It just doesn't remember it, I guess. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I don't think my flying emotes are working either, are they? I think it saves it if you change one of the settings to where it doesn't reload it every time. But if you're using animated, what do you call it? If you're using like animated stuff, like this one's animated, you don't want it to kind of run in the background. It'll, you know, soak up resources you don't want to soak up. This is my alt accounts one. Very similar. Oh, let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Well, here, I'll give you my email for, oh, let's see here. Which one is that? I have no idea. I wonder why Stream Elements is being weird. I'll have to switch that around if that keeps up like that. All right, let me see if I can fix that because that's actually more important. All right, Stream Elements. So can I donate to myself? Probably, right? That's actually a good question. Can I donate to myself? I haven't had a donation in forever. I mean, most guys like to use bits. You know, bits are good. The problem with, like, this is, I only tell, like, I've only told my IRL buddies this because, you know, I want to support Twitch, but Twitch is kind of greedy. I don't know if that's against terms of service, but when you buy bits, like, let's say you buy $1 worth of bits, it costs you, like, $1.40 or whatever. And so that's why donations, like if you have a streamer that you really kind of want to support, and this isn't for raw here, this is a pro tip. But the thing about bits is bits gives you in Twitch stuff. You know, you get cool stuff for it. Donations, you get, like with me, when people donate, I put their stuff on my, you know, profile on Twitch. And then they get like cool things on Discord or whatever. But and then other people have different stuff, kind of like Patreon. You know how Patreon, you get cool stuff. I'd have to set up a Patreon or something like that, but I'm not going to do any of that unless I started streaming full time. All right, let's go to, oh, I don't even know how to do this anymore. Let's see, dashboard. We should probably play music if we're going to do just chatting. I have to get one of them hot tubs. I think that's how you just chat nowadays, right? You got to get a hot tub. In fact, Sidicus 5x5, one of my loyal viewers, he's a good man. Like every day on Discord, I'll get a ping from him and it's just some random, because like I complained one day that Twitch was recommending me like hot tub streams and I've never watched one. I'm like, why are you recommending me this? I mean, I have nothing against it, I guess. I don't like it necessarily being on Twitch because Twitch has a lot of young dudes and there's plenty of websites where you can go do that kind of stuff. You know, to me, Twitch is kind of like a holy place of gaming and nerddom. But I guess Hot Tub Streams has its own nerddom, right? In a way. It's kind of funny. All right, what do we got here? Well, what I find annoying is that it requires a credit card, even though I have money on my PayPal, but no credit card. Really? I've always just used PayPal because I've never used my credit card to donate. But I think I used to use Streamlabs to, you know, for the donations. And now I use Stream Elements. But I'll go back to Streamlabs if it's weird like that though. All right, let me go to my profile and see if I can donate to myself with PayPal. All right, donate. PayPal. We want to donate 69 cents. No, not $69. That's too much for me. This, that, and that. Oh, minimum $1. Well, that's stupid. Well, we got to donate $4.20 then, right? All right, so I'm going to donate $4.20 to myself. I wonder how much they take out of this. All right, can I remember how to get into this? Hard to say. All right, you are Reese, right, on Discord? Anyway, if you did me, yeah, I'll do that. Why not? Because I kind of want to see the pop-up. I think I have a really cool pop-up for that. That's why I was going to donate it to myself. Just so I can see that. I mean, I can see the pop-up, I guess, if I go and do the test alert or something like that. All right, there you go, bud. That's me. Actually, now I don't have to donate to my... Well, if I donate to myself, because I don't think they take a cut, right? So I wouldn't be losing anything. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, what are you cats in the mood for, man? What am I in the mood for? Let's get some music going. Let's do I want to break DMCA today? It's hard choice, hard choice. Nah, let's not break DMCA today. Let's do some smooth jazz. Tone down. I've been up for a long time. Oh, I won't get the pop-up because if you do it like that, I don't think, right? Alright, fine. I'll donate to myself, see what happens. Alright, do that. Two-factor authentication. Two-factor authenticate everything, guys. Because even if you never get hacked, the people that have your password are going to get hacked. So, 2FA. Especially with anything with money. PayPal, bank, all that stuff. It's annoying to have to sit there and wait for the 2FA to go through and everything, but yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, let's do this and that. That should work. Alright, Master Raw. Oh, they won't let me donate to myself. I'll have to get an alt PayPal account. It says you are logging into the account of the seller for this purchase. Yeah, whatever. Can't PayPal myself, I guess. Yeah, whatever. That was a good try. Someone says, indeed. F, need a bank account still. Can't use my shirt at PayPal balance. That's weird. I wonder if Slavs... Let me go to my Slavs. I think I still have that set up. Alright, let's do this. That. Alright, you. Where are you going to be at? I don't even know how to use Slavs anymore. I don't use its software. Got the that. Because that used to be the way I got donations with that, but since I don't really use Slavs for anything other than a few little widgets. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I have no idea. All right, get that back on, please. All right, so that is still set up. That's cool. Yeah, see, that's what I used before. That's cool. So how do I... All right. All right, we got that taken care of. I'll try to get a bank card. Oh, dude, don't worry about that. Don't do that just for me. Do it for yourself, though. You'll probably need a bank card for other things for sure. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I think I'm just gonna chill out here for a sec. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Do you guys have any war banners you enjoy? Let's see, do I have anybody that I know that's playing this? Probably not. Nah, I didn't think so. We've got Mr. Bear with me. He's probably a cool cat, right? He's playing Viking Conquest. Glorious. Let's go ahead and hang out with Mr. Bear with me while I try to figure some things out with IT issues. Alright guys, we're going to go raid this guy. He's playing some Viking Conquest. I'll probably hang out in there with you for a minute or two or three. Let's do / Is this still going to work? About to find out. Alright, you guys take care. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you guys are at in this world. And I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to follow if you want to catch my next chapter. Alright, let's go with ending. Oh yeah, I like this ending. That's a good one. Alright guys, take care, man.
Master Ravi is raiding with 3 raiders. Wow! Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. What you got? No. Yes. First raid of the day. Thanks, bruv. And save. Just loot and burn. Test my luck on this. Because of the raid, I'm gonna raid this village. Where you all going?